Nigga, where you from? What? Let me show you where I'm from. Full out. 7, 1, yeah.
Riding in my city, JT where we get it. Riding in my city, JT where we get it. This is Lucille Ball. Bitch, I love Lucy. Lucille Ball. Bitch, I love Lucy.
Out 716 in this bitch, I'm back where I started. I thought I told you motherfuckers you don't really wanna do it, cause my niggas are going to retarded. Ayy, disregard it, there's no chance that I'll be outsmarted. Full out mix, machine gun Kelly Machiavelli, and I sexting bitches like Marvin. They be like, you so tasty, you don't ever cease to amaze me. But you can better bend down for that white bitch, I got that Lucy. You so crazy, so juicy, you should bait me. I ain't never really been this focused, I just noticed that if I drop, that my shit spread like a locust. Like a locust, probably your brains into psychosis. And I'm super califragilistic, expialidocious. Where's that nurse, nigga? I spit doses. Got that whiff that'll remove noses. Middle of the street, you don't want that beef, cause we got that heat that'll bring back Moses. Legitly, I be on shit, see? Till the motherfucking police get me. Got the whole fucking town here with me. We all get down for the crown strictly. Sick be so icky, big nasty. Killing in when y'all niggas pass me. Going hard, no homo, no nasty. Don't ask me, just watch me as I'm
riding in my city. JT where we get it. Riding in my city. JT where we get it. This is Lucille Ball. Bitch, I love Lucy. Lucille Ball. Bitch, I love Lucy. Riding in my city. JT where we get it. Riding in my city. JT where we get it. This is Lucille Ball. Bitch, I love Lucy. Lucille Ball. Bitch, I love Lucy.
Wasn't born, but I was raised here. All about the money, don't play here. Out of town is getting got a promise, we the goons, motherfucker that stay here. Break bread, never great year. Fly as hell, close face gear. Look up to the stars, you can see I'm here.
Rappers, you ain't safe here.
Belly full of rappers, I don't play with a week. Aimed at the top, do my thing on the street. Money on my mind's on the beat. If you add me to your bros, to your boss in a week. Slick talking for the cause, I gotta eat. My grind game, it don't call for sleep. I stay in the booth 7 days a week. You been calling off, bitch, know you weak. Ride around behind black 10, I got goons around me with an accent. Black man, see the cash in. No more gutter life that I've been trapped in. Jamestown, Lucille Ball. Money on my mind from the winter to the fall. When I'm banging in the street, fit the heat of beast. My CD release.
That's death for y'all.
Think what you want when it come to my town, but this is my block, I'ma hold it down. Know a lot of places that you won't be found. If the shit pop off, I'ma hold the crown. King of the booth, I'ma do what it do. Roll with a team and I keep it true. BTM is my point of view. It's 716, give a fuck about you.
Riding in my city, JT where we get it. Riding in my city, JT where we get it. This is Lucille Ball. Bitch, I love Lucy. Lucille Ball. Bitch, I love Lucy.
14701, I'm taking over this bitch like Columbus did. I've been telling you motherfuckers so long that it's got a nigga feeling like I got a whole bunch of kids. Bush real lie like Red Sims. Flow that can make a nigga head spin. Bros gang homie and I run this bitch like RG3 from the Redskins. I Lucille, ball on them. Earlobes got frost on them. Been around where they took that Glock that'll leave well done and they got that raw on them. Ironically telling you stories about where I started my life. In Buffalo where they get bills, then move to the hills with niggas as hard in my sight. Lightweights should get bench pressed. Parodies failing they piss test. And ratchet bitches in the store looking all crazy cashing they whip checks. On the contrary, it's the home of Lucy and the dude that run the whole NFL. Conversation about rap come up in this bitch, you know they gon' mention real. Like old jeans that been hand-me-downs for like 5 years, I look so famous. About to make a movie with a bitch that you never gon' see, you can call that Ghost Raid. Yeah, I know I ain't 2 Chainz, but I'm round and round and I'm getting it. So the cops here could go suck a dick instead of
fuck up out of my business.
Boy, I'm just
riding in my city. JT where we get it. Riding in my city. JT where we get it. This is Lucille Ball. Bitch, I love Lucy. Lucille Ball. Bitch, I love Lucy.
Hello there.
Hi, kids. We're the Hilarigans.
I'm Jeremy Benton.
I'm Bear Quattleman.
And this is our show.
Many things we say will offend.
If you have a problem with it, we cast all blame to Mr. Puck.
That's Isman Tucker on Facebook, a.k.a. Mr. Puck.
ISMUN, Isman Tucker like fucker.
After you voice your opinions on his wall, sit back and enjoy the show.
And welcome to Use Your Words.
thought I couldn't rap no more because I was auto-tuned and singing shit, man. But fuck y'all niggas.
Motherfuck y'all niggas, I'm enjoying being me. When I look up in the mirror, I'm enjoying what I see. All the blemishes and pimples in my big nigga lips, my receding hairline and my big nigga dick. At first them haters say me saying fuck this shit, but since I know I'm on the mind, bitch, I love this shit. Yeah, I know I'm kinda fat, but it's the cheese on my grits. Wanna see me lose some weight? Well, come and watch me take a shit. I only wanna happens when I hope that God smiling. I know he's a proud parent, even though his child's wildin'. Rest in peace, Johnny Jackson, boy, you with me in my soul. But you know you was too young, why the world so cold? Tomorrow's never promised, haters, get back to your life. 'Cause I'ma live mine like I'm trying to live mine twice. You can snoop around forever, cause drama, that's you. Fuck that, nigga, I got something better to do. Ain't you got something better to do? Ain't you got something better to do? Ain't you got something better to do? Ain't you got something better, nigga, just be you. Nigga, just be you. Nigga, just be you. Nigga, just be you. Ain't you got something better to do? Ain't you got something better? Ain't you got something better to do? Ain't you got something better? Nigga, just be you. Just be you. Nigga, just be you. Nigga, just be you. Nigga, just be you.
I'm too gangster for the street, yet I'm too hard for a book. Too goofy to smoke a blunt and too elusive for a crook. I'm me, something these other niggas can't be. Cause they image is a job and they working OT. Ain't a number been discovered that can make me sell my soul. Cause without it I ain't shit, like a flag without a pole. Last night I called God, but his angels put me on hold. Came back and told me call back in 2024. So I guess I got a while on this regular ass planet of angels surrounded by demons. I just don't understand it, but my quest is the knowledge. I ain't got time to hate. Hell, I'm driving the bandwagon, I ain't got time to wait. Cause gas is steadily rising and I'm chasing the horizon. Can't even see the haters, man, because the sun is in my eyes. And if you get ran over, oh well, fuck it, here's the truth. It wouldn't have happened if you had something better to do.
Ain't you got something better to do? Ain't you got something better? Something better to do. Ain't you got something better to do? Nigga, just be you. Nigga, just be you. Nigga, just be you.
My life, trying to get money, trying to get food, trying to get shelter. Who the fuck is you? Can you show me what to do? I don't mean to be rude, but kick rocks, or better yet, you may be excused. This for my hustlers working at Mickey D's, selling bud out the drive-through, quarter pounders with cheese, listening to my beat while you're busting me free. We both here for the money. A meal's good for me, I mean a meal a week, and not a meal to eat. All goes well next year, I don't think a meal is weak. Knock on wood as I speak, cause anything can happen. That's part of the reason why I keep reality in my rapping. Between that and the fact I was raised up scrapping with a mama who hated me and a dead ass pappy. My destiny was to fail, but I changed it, yup, true. You know how? Nigga, I found something better to do.
The other guys.
And we are now tuned in to OneBluntRadio.com, KSOSDB Denver. Use your words.
What up, guys? It's Tuesday night. It's a little after 9 o'clock. We are without Benton or guests momentarily, but they should be here soon. It's me, the Puff, V-Jams, and Doc.
Well, Naomi's in the room too.
She doesn't ever say anything. I figured she likes to be like a silent partner.
I think the only time she really contributes is when she was sitting over there farting.
Let's really keep that story going, huh?
You loved the smell.
I did get complimented on my farts once.
You got complimented on your farts once?
How did that go down?
It was sweet smelling.
What were you eating that produced
just
a
out of
sweet smelling fart?
curiosity,
I didn't really.
Were you the one that complimented it? I know how you feel about pooch.
It was me.
This is Pooch.
It was the first time I had done it too.
In front of him?
The first time you pooted?
In front of him, yeah.
As much as he loves poots, that's almost hard to believe.
It's almost hard to believe he was embarrassed the first time he pooted in front of me.
How long were y'all together before you
should
first
probably
started?
just add it to this remnants of what I have in here, and it'll probably turn out to be really
Do you hear
nice.
that question, Bev? Do you know that answer? I really don't know.
How long were y'all together before
He's
she
not
farted?
listening.
He's not listening.
I don't know, it was probably 6 months, 9 months.
9 months, really?
That's a long time to not fart.
But I accidentally put it on her.
Torch.
Yeah, I remember I was on a date with the midget. It was like our 3rd or 4th date, and it was one of those that lasted like all night. We were just parked in a
Oh, you gotta wait it?
in a park, and dude, I was holding a fart that whole night. My stomach hurt so bad, and we were talking about it afterwards. And apparently, she had to pee so bad, and she was hurting. Just as soon as she got out of the car, she said she almost pissed her pants walking up to the door. Sorry, midget, but you know what happened.
It's just that's not a romantic story. My
romantic, we were talking about farting over here.
My romantic farting story was we met in the bathroom in the park.
And
she was in the side on the thing next door next to me, and farted said, "Burp, burp." I heard, "Burp, burp, burp, burp." I replied again, "Burp, burp, 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 burp." Then we just started like doing the banjo. Burp, 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 burp.
So you had
We
fart
fell in
off.
love. It was love at first fart.
Well, for me and my girl, we was wrestling. And as we was wrestling, I kind of fell off the couch. And as I fell off the couch, a pop jumped out. And you have that moment of, oh shit, how's she gonna take it? I put it. She took it well. She took it well.
Yeah, she took it well.
She's still with me 5 years later. So she took it well.
No pink eye. He's a farter.
Pink
Now,
eye's
as
no
you
joke.
see, he does it like it's nothing.
He's a farter,
Oh yeah,
not a pooter.
it's a thing. I've heard
We
it.
have a few shows that have poops.
No,
Because the mic picks it up.
Oh
You
yeah.
farted on my show before.
Oh, a good one too.
Rude.
A good one.
You do sit closest to the mic.
Yes.
Right.
So if anyone's gonna fart and have it picked up, it is gonna be you.
And who's gonna be excited about that? It's gonna be
His
me.
name is Freddie, and he is
Don't hold
a
it straight up
farter.
and down. Remember?
They call me Freddie the Farter.
Freddie the farter. That sounds like a bad like Dick Tracy super villain, right?
Freddie the Farter.
What the fuck was
Hey,
that?
guys,
Water.
that's one of his alter egos.
Freddie the Farter.
Right? Tight Lips Johnny and Freddie the farter were there. They've seen the whole thing.
Ted to go with tight lips. Oh yeah. I want to throw out something good too because you're here just in the reference. Sunday, if you're not busy,
Yeah, what do you got?
wrestling, and we're live remoting.
Yeah.
We do have a thing
Yeah.
on Sunday.
What do we have on Sunday?
There's a live.
I want to get that with you.
No one
Oh,
told
you
me
didn't
anything
finish.
about Sunday.
Yes, there's a cooking thing at the castle.
Oh, that's brunch. What time is wrestling?
That evening.
Oh, there you
It
go.
might all work. It might all work. I forgot all about brunch. My phone would have reminded me. Do you guys rely on your phone to remember stuff?
Yes.
Too much?
Yeah.
I can never remember shit on my own.
And what's annoying is like I'll set reminders on my kids' phones so that they won't forget shit, or so that they won't have an excuse for forgetting shit.
And they still forget?
And the reminders will pop up on my phone.
I make it do with my phone. It hits me that morning and keep reminding me every 5 minutes until I snooze it.
Wow.
It keep me doing it. I do it so I don't forget things.
Yep. Yep.
Man, remember when we didn't have phones?
Yep. You had to worry about getting that note with the mail saying you missed the appointment.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I remember my pager. I remember being able to buy that pager for like $17. Paid for that first month, never paying for another freaking bill, and that pager worked forever.
Yep, I had one like that. I bought it and I paid it, and then I never got another bill or whatever. And that pager worked for like 2 years till I broke it. And then when I went to replace it, they tried to backlog me. As the doc dies.
I know.
That big boy dad gotcha?
That's
Yeah, buddy.
That's it.
How good is the grabber, guys? If you don't know about the dab grabber, get on the dab grabber.
Yeah, you gotta get on the dab grabber. If not, you're not on the dab grabber. You're missing something, buddies.
Yeah, what he just said. Oh, fuck you guys.
You got something better to
all right.
do.
There's something that's kind of been eating at me today, so I was going to bring it up on the show, and I was hoping that everybody else was going to be here because I kind of wanted more comics
Well,
opinions.
you can wait. I I mean, you can do it now if you want, but there's going to be at least 3 more comics here in like under a half an hour.
But it's just not. It's not just the comics' opinion. I was looking for. So we've got some non-comics in the room. And
okay.
So everybody who's been watching the news knows that there was a plane that got shot down over the Ukraine,
the eastern Ukraine.
Yeah. Well, I guess apparently Jason Biggs, right after the incident, posted some sort of joke about it on Twitter. And it set everybody off. Everybody's all pissed off saying it was an inappropriate thing. You shouldn't be joking about tragedies like that.
Sure.
Now, as a comedian, I use comedy as a coping mechanism. That's how I cope with hard times. I use jokes, I use humor, and I think a good majority of comics do the same.
Sure.
Due to that, why would his comments or why would joking about tragedies be considered inappropriate? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know why? Because people got to get butthurt about anything all the time.
And
like,
he's a role model to somebody.
Anything that you put that's like the slightest bit not completely just approved by the sheep or whatever, someone's going to piss and moan and bitch about it. I don't think anyone should be fucking with Jason Biggs for whatever he put on Twitter.
Okay.
Like, freedom of speech, if nothing else, like, should decide that. But yeah, people just get butthurt about shit, man.
So, on that note, then, how long would you say would be an appropriate waiting period before you can joke about tragedies?
But they didn't take too long to joke about the Roy shootings of Columbine, did they?
No, they didn't. Well, they freaking pulled, who was that? What's his face? The radio DJ that gets fired all the time.
Howard
Stern. He was on the air here in Colorado. The day after that happened, he made some sort of joke about it, and they pulled him from the air here in Colorado.
Well, he was on the next day.
Too soon.
For Columbine?
What's that?
Well, he was on the next day.
Oh, no, he was on the air still, but they pulled his syndication from Colorado. So you didn't hear his syndicated show in Denver anymore after he made those comments. So, again, how long are you supposed to wait before society can tell you,
I think it depends on how afraid you are of public outcry. Like, Howard Stern obviously doesn't give any fucks, so, next day wasn't probably soon enough for him. He's probably upset that he couldn't go live that night. I don't know. That's not true. I don't know anything about Howard Stern aside from like watching a movie about him or whatever. He might be a totally decent guy. But, yeah, man. I say if you think something funny happened, go for it. I don't think you should have to censor yourself because other people are sensitive.
Man,
that's you coming from a comedian. I feel the same way.
With me as a non-comedian, I'm a radio host. So, I wake up in the morning, I do look at these stories, and some days I might not come across as the most politically correct.
Right.
But, in the same token, we watch TV daily from Bill Maher, from Colbert Report, that political satire goes on, and they say some pretty harsh things about some pretty sensitive subjects.
They do.
So, if for a comedian, he has to be censored, that's a load of crap.
Jason Biggs is an actor more than a comedian. I don't think he does stand up at all. Do you know who Jason Biggs is?
Yes.
Okay.
He fucked a pie.
Yeah, Puff.
Who is he? I don't know.
American Pie? Did you ever see American Pie?
I mean, but he's a comedic actor.
Oh, yes. He's on that new thing now
acting.
with Terry Crew and the other guy.
I don't know.
Saying elsewhere. He's a police officer.
Mike could be.
Yeah.
Mike could be. Jason Biggs, we know you're listening.
But I don't think he's that funny.
Go ahead and hit us up on Facebook. Let us know if you feel like you're being oppressed now.
No offense, man. I don't think Jason Biggs that funny.
He's hit and miss, but I don't think he should be censored even if he's never funny.
Well, he can have good rappers.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I don't think anyone should be censored.
Right.
If you don't like what I have to say, you don't have to listen.
Amen. What a classic say?
So what you saying? Tune in to somebody else?
A classic says on his show on HME, he says, hey, I might not say shit everybody likes, but guess what? This is the internet.
Yep.
And there's a lot of radio stations that's going to say some shit you like. You might need to keep clicking your internet down to get to the people that talk like you talk.
Like the 150,000 people that are listening to me right now are here because they want to be here. If 5,000 or 6,000 got float away because I'm offensive, I can live with that. It's a small loss to entertain that other 150,000.
Whereas I'm saying, if you are offended by what you hear on this show, just stick around.
It's going to change in like 10 minutes, and you're going to be offended by something completely new and different in like another 15
And
minutes.
if you really are offended, you know, I want to hear from you. I want to hear it.
Let's see, if anybody on the chat board, you can get this kid on the chat board. Yeah, we manning the chat board today.
Yeah. VJam said we're manning the chat board today.
That's right.
If you got something to say, speak to
Yeah,
us.
if you're out there and you're hearing this, I want to hear your opinion. When is it appropriate to joke about shit like that?
Speak to me.
Remember when the first Malaysian plane went missing a couple months ago? One of the greatest things I seen, someone posted a Craigslist ad in Vietnam selling that plane. Like it was hot. It was so good. It was so good. Ooh. Everyone in here is like in a pretty good relationship.
Yeah.
If you were not, though, would you date off of the internet?
No.
Would I date? No.
Huh?
No.
Well, you're married.
No, I'm saying if you said if I wasn't,
Yeah.
I know. Even when I wasn't married, I still wouldn't do that.
Not off the internet? Fuck
No.
that?
No.
Because
You know when people got killed and crazy
Yeah,
shit?
shit.
Right.
Even up in Wyoming, there was a story about some fucking guy and his pregnant wife posted on Craigslist trying to hook up with another dude to sleep with his pregnant wife, and this dude killed the dude and his fucking wife.
Wow, like the guy that showed up for the date was the serial killer?
Yeah,
Yes.
the dude that showed up for the date was a serial with his girlfriend. They decapitated the dude. They made the fucking pregnant lady freaking suffer for days. They tortured her and eventually just strangled her to death.
It just proves that nothing good happens in Wyoming. Like, if you mix the evil that is just Wyoming in general with the potential evil that is Craigslist, like, I'm surprised it didn't open a gateway straight to hell.
it is a gateway to hell.
You're stuck in Wyoming on Craigslist. Where do you think the worst place to try and date on Craigslist would be?
The worst place to date on Craigslist?
Yeah, like if you were stuck in a city and you could only meet someone on Craigslist, like what's the worst city to have to be stuck on that Craigslist?
Okay, well, you've been there, so I'd have to say any city in South Dakota, but Box Elder, South Dakota, there's like, Box Elder, South
No,
Dakota.
you're gonna find somebody there.
Huh?
You're gonna find somebody. And them times right there when it's nice and cold in the wintertime, you're gonna find some hospitality.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Come keep me warm. Come keep me warm.
Yeah, you're not going to like the quality of hospitality you're going to find. We refer to the women there as snow pigs.
Yeah, but if you're stuck in South Dakota, like if you cannot leave South Dakota,
I was stuck in South Dakota for
and
4
I bet
fucking
you
years.
banged a big girl, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you get an ugly one too? Were they the same one?
Yeah, it was the same one.
Oh, I love
Big
you,
and
buddy.
ugly.
I get it, man. Sometimes you just got to take one for the sake of taking one.
That's right. Take one for the get one. He took it.
I bet she sucked a mean dick, though, huh?
It was, it was a dark period in my life.
It was fueled by alcohol and hatred.
There's lots of alcohol involved in my life back then, yes.
Is there a lot of self-loathing?
There's tons of self-loathing. Are you kidding me? I was a cop.
Is that what led to you banging ugly fat girls?
There's only one.
Two, so that's plural. That's multiple.
So curious question.
I guess I was a gigolo there for a while because there was one I was only seeing because she was paying my car payment and buying me cigarettes and paying my insurance and paying my cell phone payment.
So yeah,
You was a trick.
Let's say now you were doing.
You was a trick.
I was a whore.
You doing stuff.
I was a whore. She'd call me up. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't have gas money. I'm staying home." She's like, "Well, come on over. I'll fill your tank."
Oh, you twisting my arm.
All
I'm
right.
hungry and I ain't got no gas.
I
Come
don't
on,
have
feed me.
cigarettes, man. I'll buy you a carton. All right.
What did she do for money? And why was was it purely because you were black?
No, she was a trust fund kid, I guess. Her parents owned a lot of real estate. And I guess they died and it came to her, so she had money from that.
And how old was this lady?
Oh, she was my age.
Okay.
So we were in our 20s. Oh yeah, it was.
It's not a good time for the puff.
Hey, you know what? I got a lot of things paid for that I didn't have to pay for myself. So a lot more money went to alcohol those days, and I was okay
a
with
priority
that.
at the time.
Yeah, it was a big priority.
So you mean to tell me if you didn't do anything to
Oh, he ate the T-bone.
made that? You know what I mean?
Hey, are you a real G?
Or was your nickname Puff the Magic Dragon?
I was not Puff at that time. I wasn't Mr. Puff yet at that time. No.
Officer Isman.
I was Sergeant Tucker.
Sergeant Tucker.
Sergeant Tucker. Some called you Sergeant Fucker. Here comes Sergeant
Oh, I know,
Fucker.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, can I tell my sister's story since I know she's not listening?
Yeah, I don't care. Is it good?
Tell me
You
something.
didn't bang your sister, did you?
God, no.
I got a question.
I thought about it.
No.
If you was in the Air Force, you didn't go around just impersonating officers, do you?
No.
You stayed like one of the smart guys that used to do that.
What's that?
It's one of the smart guys that used to impersonate officers.
I would never do that.
You know, down Sergeant Strike talking like, yeah, I've been a general for 3 years.
Trying to give me 50.
God, no. No,
So-
when I was in the Air Force, when I was on duty, I was by the book. I was a super troop.
Super troop.
I was a
So
super
y'all know
People
y'all
like
got
your
Dave
I got
Chappelle.
promoted early.
For beating people like you're supposed to.
Actually, I got promoted early because I got a lot of DUI apprehensions. I was a bloodhound.
He knew how to throw that right hook.
I apprehended DUIs left and right.
Yeah. Does the Air Force use that to make money like the counties use that to make money?
No, not really. To be honest with you, if you get in trouble in the military, I think it's a lot better for you than you would in the civilian realm. If you get a DUI in the military, you might lose a stripe. You might get some pay taken from you, but you're not going to be sitting in jail forever and a day. It's not going to hit your... Like, if you get popped on a military base, it's not going to hit your insurance. This is not, it's... Yeah.
Even downtown, you get something called the blotter. And it came every night.
Yep.
Every night it came and gave you a report of how many people was arrested, what unit they was in,
Yep.
for what part, what they did, or whatever.
I had to do that.
Because of every day.
I had to do that every night. I had to call the local jails for all the civil incarcerations for any military guy that got locked up. It wasn't a money making thing. It was more of a just doing my job sort of thing.
You're just brown nosing it.
No, to be honest with you, the drunk drivers were the funnest calls ever. I mean, I treated every single one of them like they were like my 2-year-old kid, and we usually laughed every single time. I mean, getting them to do the stupid human tricks, it's just fun. It's just fun. All the shit that they do to fuck up. There was one guy I was doing a 9-step walk-in turn, like 27 steps later. I'm like, dude, come back. You're supposed to stop at 9. Come back.
Have you ever had somebody start smoking while they did the test?
No.
I did that to a cop.
You smoking what? A cigarette or weed?
A cigarette. He didn't know what to do. He said, take your steps. Start counting. I started taking like 2 steps and I'll stop and go. And then I take a couple more steps and I take another puff. Then I turned around, I walked back and he said, touch your nose. And I'm all like,
Nice.
and he looks at me like, get your ass out of here.
So we
Like, how could you not be on point if I'm smoking in between all of it? Like,
over the weekend we had that Durango trip.
How was that?
It was fun. It was a small room, but it was like it was built for comedy. It was magic. All 3 of us crushed it. Me, Kevin A. Fox, who's done the show, the Sketchy Show or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not called. I don't know.
no name coming.
And then Zach Moss, who's done our show before. Like him and one of your people freestyle battle rapped.
Yeah.
He's got the long hair. We got pulled over, and the cop's like, "All right, guys, I can smell the weed." And Zach's like, "Oh, I got a red card for that." I was like, "Yeah." And I was driving. He looks at me and goes, "You been smoking?" I was like, "No." And he goes, "All right." And then he jammed me up for not having a license. And since Zach was already high, this chick had to drive. It was Kevin A. Fox's Tinder girlfriend.
Did he give you the ticket?
Huh?
Did he give you the ticket?
I got, it's a weird ticket. They're like, because as soon as we got lit, I told everyone in the car, I was like, so guys, I don't have a license. And then, as soon as the cop pulled up, I handed him my insurance and my registration and my ID, and I was like, I don't have a license, and I just handed him everything. He's like, all right, I appreciate your honesty. And then he comes back, he was the sweetest, nicest cop I've ever dealt with in my life. He's like, I'm so sorry I have to give you this ticket, you guys are going to go make people laugh, and the world needs laugh. I thought he was going to cry, dude. But we're pulling away, everything's all cool, the chick drove or whatever, we're pulling away, and fucking Zach is dead serious. He goes, oh, man, I should have had him give me a roadside test, because I'm high, and I bet I would have passed. I want to know.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I used to practice the roadside test when I was drunk just so I could pass them if I ever got into it.
I did too.
Yep.
I've never had a roadside test.
And I don't know why I would do it, but I would walk the straight line. I would do the finger point.
See, now the only thing that you can't fake is the horizontal gaze nystagmus, but I've never done that on somebody on pot, so I don't know what it looks like. So
Yeah, I
just watch your eye. Or
I was high as hell.
well, yeah, I know, no, but I don't know how the eyeballs react on pot. I know how it reacts on alcohol, but I don't know how it reacts on pot. We didn't see too much of that.
Being a military base, I can see that.
I think I only saw 2 drug cases, but it was the same guy when I was on patrol. Fucking dumbass comes through the gate drunk. We bust him for DUI. We find pot on him. We hem him up. The next day, comes through the fucking gate drunk. We bust him again. Had more weed on him. We're like, dude, you're a dumbass.
At least he's
Man, I
committed to
figured
the
y'all would
lifestyle.
leave me alone now. Fuck.
Yeah, he ended up in pretrial confinement. Dude, this fucker would sit in the cell and fucking jack off and throw his fucking at the cameras and shit. I'm like, oh, this guy was a sick fuck. I hated him. Oh, I hated him.
Disgusting.
Yeah. And he had herpes. I'm not gonna say his name on the air because that wouldn't be cool, but I had to give him his meds. I'm like, oh, dude.
Herpes.
Dude. Not cool. Anyway.
Never had an STD, guys.
So you know you got 2 great comedians coming in town this weekend. You got Dave Chappelle coming in town, I think Thursday.
Sold the shit out.
Nice.
And then you got Charlie Murphy on Saturday.
I don't think Charlie Murphy's that funny.
He's not.
I don't think. Didn't we go to a Charlie Murphy bag? Did we miss Charlie Murphy?
I liked him on the Chappelle show, but that's about it.
But I don't think his stand-up, like I've looked at, like I don't think his stand-up is dope.
No.
I
mean, he does.
I'm still worried how good Chappelle is now.
I didn't see him at Oddball last year, but I heard he crushed.
Okay.
I heard he's back. But
I hear him. I mean, the way they're pushing him and all the pub he's getting, I would figure that evidently whatever set he's doing is kind of Dave Chappelle-ish and not. Because when he first came back and did that On the Block movie or whatever, that wasn't Dave Chappelle-ish.
Yeah.
It just wasn't that funny. I'm just, after you fucked off a bunch of million, you come back with that On the Block movie, and that was just not good.
I understand why
you know what, though? I bet it's got to be hard.
How do you think he did?
live
Because
up
I'm
to
curious,
that
as a
hype.
comedian, and being somebody that possibly could be in that position, why would you walk away from 50+ million and getting a deal that every comedian in the world would have wanted for a lifetime?
All right, I don't think he was hurting for the money anymore at that point. I mean, I don't think it was about money. Obviously, it wasn't about the money because he walked away from it. I think it was more about his artistic expression. I think that, like, he was making fun of black people on his show, but people were kind of taking it to heart, and he didn't like that people were taking like the shit that he was just clowning around with seriously, and
Well, he was on the interview about 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
And somebody asked him, "You must have been pretty good with your money to walk away from that type of money." And he said on the interview, he said, "Hey man, right now I look back and go, why did you do that?"
Yeah.
Because, you know, this many years later, as good as the money was then, it's just...
Oh, yeah. But, like, I think at some point, there's got to be, like, a level of how do you keep topping yourself? Like, that's got to be so much pressure.
You know what I'm saying? That's what got me is he just walked away. Like, most of the time you can see, okay, something happened or a meltdown, but soon as you sign the deal, you disappear.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's what this kind of guy. I'm like, just think, man. All this time that you're doing comedy, you're traveling all over. Anywhere they book you, you get there, and all of a sudden, Comedy Central calls you up and say, "Fucking been crushing it. We looking at shit. Here's a $10 million deal. We want to throw you in here."
Here's the thing, though. All right, but you got to change what you're doing. You got to change you.
2 things on that. One, I would want at least 2 more years of just me hitting mics before I even came anywhere near considering something like that, because I know that I'm not polished enough to be on national television.
But you wouldn't take, you know, when that deal comes, they're going to give you a groomer, someone to help you polish. Like, because you got to realize, these deals don't come every day. So even though you might want to wait 2 years, 2 years from now, it might not be the same high.
Yeah, but we're talking about two separate people. Dave Chappelle is already an established actor. He's
Right,
been in
with
movies
established
before.
shows.
So I mean,
With a whole load of writers.
So if he's going to walk away, it will be a lot easier for him to come back because he's already established. Whereas opposed to Bear, who hasn't been established yet, yeah, that would be a completely different story. Yeah, as an artist.
Oh no! If I was offered
deal.
like a deal like that, like we're gonna give you a groomer, we're gonna set you through these tour dates, we're gonna turn this, and this. Hell yeah, I'd ride that train. Because even if it falls apart, I'm still gonna get paid in the meantime, and I can always do my stand up. However, I gotta do my stand up.
Yeah.
I mean, I just always because I never had comedians to ask that question too, but I know on the radio we've talked about it a lot, and it's just like, as a aspiring artist myself, it's just hard for me to look at that working that hard on TV for that level to get that deal and then walk away.
Yeah, it had to be something like mental. I'm sure we can dig.
Because I think it's beyond like them wanting him to like any like material wise or money wise. Like I would really think to myself, being a PTSD patient, I think that something more mental had to play in part than anything else because mentally he felt incapable, I believe.
That's a ferocious deal to walk away from too. 50.
Ooh, it was more like 68 or something, but I just say 50 plus being nice.
Right.
I'd be cool with half of that, you know.
My guess is, and I don't know, Dave Chappelle. If you're listening, Jason Biggs, just reach out to Dave Chappelle, have him hit us up. No, I couldn't imagine that kind of stress, man.
Ooh, I mean, because just imagine how much stress he had to walk away and be hid for as long as he was. Right. And then when you came back in the public eye, all the scrutiny that came. So if you were stressed before that, what could have he went through years afterwards? And then this long later saying, I'm going to dive back doing live comedy.
And got the same amount of money that you didn't take.
No, he ain't quite got that yet. They ain't opened the bank up to him yet. He's doing little stuff. He's doing the whole talk show circuit. You can tell
he's got to earn his way back in. Nobody's going to give him a big time money like that.
I don't think nobody is going to just do this right away to him. He's going to have to show that he's right here, right? Because I believe that they're saying something happened here. Only way somebody I believe would cut a check that fast to him is if they want to see him die. Because you would only give somebody that's kind of unstable like that much money if you want them to sabotage themselves. Michael Jackson.
Well, they do it in the NBA.
Hand somebody that ain't even been on stage in fucking 15 years and say, here's $100 million, go live, but here's this strenuous workout program for you to go live, and we want you to do the same type of Michael Jackson show. Motherfucker, I haven't been on stage in 15 years, and you want me to give you an hour and a half of mic.
65 years old.
Alright, you want me to and hit all these notes. It's a lot.
He's a performer.
Yeah. And you ain't gonna turn that check away. You say $100 million, you be like, well, I don't know if I can do it, but as you swoop in the first M, I bet you I can Thriller.
Billie Jean's still a hit, right? Billie Jean's still a hit. We good with Billie Jean? Man, you know what though? I bet if I did come into that kind of money without any kind of prep work up to it, I'd probably do some damage. Like if someone walked up to me tomorrow and was like, "Oh, here's $5 million and a blah 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 blah," it'd be retarded how fast I burned through that $5 million. I'll almost guarantee it. Like the first two things, I'd set up trust funds for both of my kids to go to college. Just hands down, boom. I'd buy my mom's house, I'd pay it off or whatever, and then it'd just be cars and cars and cars, man.
Dude, I'd produce a movie.
You think? I don't think $5 million to produce. You can produce a legit indie flick for probably $100,000.
Clerks was produced on $27,000, man.
Yeah, but that was also in what, 93 or 94 or something.
It can be done. And
with green screen.
Clerks 3's got a budget of like $50,000. It doesn't have a big budget.
I think I would.
If you
I would definitely buy a home, buy some land, put some money in kids' names, and I would definitely take these businesses and take them to the next level.
Oh yeah.
Like that $5 million will be $50 million so
That's
fast.
exactly it. Yeah.
Like I would never look back. I would never look back from that $5 million. It's 100,000. I won't look back. $5 million. Oh, you're gonna think I'm puffy in a minute. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, God damn, did he sell vitamin water like 50? What the fuck?
Yep.
Dude, if I came into that kind of money, I'd have to build a team. I don't have the mental wherewithal to handle that kind of cash.
Exactly, you have to build a team. Because if you don't, you'll drive yourself crazy and then hustle you out your money.
Yeah.
Bad deal after bad deal after bad deal.
Yep.
You need a blanket.
Because I'm easily excitable.
Me too.
Get me all high and someone's like, dude, we should do this. I'm like, I got money. We can do that. Like, I know that's how it would go down. Like, I'd have to put someone else I trust.
We could do that.
Money.
Yeah, that 5 mile stare. We could do that.
Right?
We can go to Cairo tonight. I can rent a private jet.
How many's going?
Because $5 million, man, you'd almost have to turn that into something else. $5 million ain't shit nowadays. I mean, it's like $5 million. I ain't got no $5 fucking million.
But it's really not a lot of money. Like, you can blink and be like, what did I do?
Right?
You got some nice shit around you, and hopefully you can keep it.
MC Hammer.
4 EMS workers have been placed on
MC Hammer.
MC Hammer got nothing.
But all his friends, but did you see the thing when they showed all of his friends, where like he was broke, but all the friends that he paid all these salaries to and all that, like how some of them had real nice houses, dope cars, had put their money in the stocks and flipped their bread, and none of them would loan their money back.
What? Well, you got to kind of know he's bad with money at this point. I mean, it's not like he didn't make money.
But if you made that much money at a nice one, here's $50 million. Shit. You turned me on to a few mil. Like them dancers and the roadies made a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I mean, they did have a strenuous workout.
Oh yeah.
You could do the hammer dances and not fall out in an hour.
Like an hour and a half set every night headline. And you got to sit through Vanilla Ice before that every night.
And Bobby Brown. And you don't know what drugs Bobby y'all.
I bet back in the day Bobby Brown would have been fun to party with.
Well, I actually was on tour with Bobby Brown. I actually did 2 tours with the Music for Lovers tour with Bobby Brown, Ready for the World and Surface, and then I did the second tour with Bobby Brown, Club Nouveau, because I was an intern for Club Nouveau both tours.
Okay.
And the second tour is when he got with Whitney Houston.
All right.
And he was doing that. He was doing speed. Because that's why you seen how hyper he was on his dance shows. And on the road, he was like a rock star. Like, he was kicking doors. He kicked the door off the hinges at the Brown Palace, okay?
Wow.
Who does that?
Bobby
Who kicks the door off the hinges at Denver's Brown Palace? Like, presidents stay there.
Yeah.
You don't kick the door off the hinges at the Brown Palace.
No, man.
Bobby Brown with Whitney Houston kicked the door, and nobody heard about it. It never hit the news. But Bobby Brown, funniest story with Bobby Brown was we was in Washington, D.C. He's doing the show. A girl reaches up while he's performing, and she kind of scratches him. Like, literally just scratches him. He passes out. Doesn't get up. Paramedics have to come get him. They take him to the hospital. As we're coming out the hotel, me, Jay, and a couple other people from Club Nouveau, they're bringing him in. 2 people's holding him. He's all wrapped up. He's walking slow. And Jay's like, what happened, Bob? You all right? Yeah, I got cut. Who cut you? The chick cut you? He shows this little scratch on his arm. And Jay King from Club Nouveau starts going in. You did all that? You was a bitch. He gave it to him.
Wow.
But he literally passed out. And that's when I knew he was on a lot of drugs. Like, he was taking a lot of speed.
Yeah.
A little scratch, he really mentally thought he got cut.
Wild.
Oh.
And as we saw, Bobby Brown didn't last much longer after that Music for Lovers tour. And Ready for the World didn't either, because their manager was doing coke the whole tour that they couldn't even finish the tour. We got to a point that they couldn't even afford to keep their buses on the road, because he had done so much coke on the road, and they wasn't taking their money or watching over their money. So
he spent up all their money on coke?
And chicks.
Wow.
And this old dude would be walking in the concerts, dude, with like 3, 4 young chicks on his arm, every city to city.
And you figure probably 5,000 a hooker, 20,000 a night. I don't know what the
Bunch
average rate of blow is, but I
every
imagine
city,
he's going through a lot of it.
To the point where you can't afford to make it to the next city. You have to go home. Like you have to end your tour. You have enough to get home.
Damn.
And you've done all these states, and they was the headline. They was the headline of the whole tour. They was making all. They had 2 buses. The first time I ever saw a jacuzzi in the back of the bus. They couldn't afford to get these buses to the next place.
Wow.
Now that's
bad management. That's like Ted Nugent.
That's a fucked up joke right there, huh?
Right.
When you going out, we doing Philly tomorrow.
No, we ain't got no gas to get to
We gotta
Philly.
take you back to Ohio.
We're stuck in Luxembourg. I'm sorry.
That would suck. I want to tour so bad after like going to South Dakota and then going to Durango. Like that's all I can think about.
Just
like,
new people.
What other
It's
cities
not
can
like
I
new
go
people.
to? Dude. It is crazy. Like the only way I can like rationalize it in my head is like at any given minute in the Denver metro area, like just the Denver metro area. I'm not counting Boulder. I'm not counting Fort Collins. I'm not counting the Springs. Or just the Denver metro area. There's 200 active comics minimum.
Yes.
And probably only 100 of them are good enough to be getting booked. And I'm floating like right in that like low 90s, high 90s, just like I'm like floating, I'm teetering in that like getting booked range. And it's crazy because out here, like I can go up and I can give like an insanely good set, and there's going to be 4 comics that come up after me that just blow me out of the water because that's how good the talent pool is here. But if you take me out of this talent pool and put me somewhere else, I might as well just it's done. Like there's nothing like being on the road.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
What you think about the road, man?
I hated it, but I did not.
You said I hated it.
I hated it, but that was because the promoter that I was with just made it hell. It was hell. I think I was on tour for what, 2 straight months?
Something like that.
2 straight months. I was promised like lodging and food. The lodging consisted of sleeping in the fucking car, and the food consisted of baggy chips and bags of chips. And dude,
no meat.
She was a vegetarian. And it was fun performing in front of
different crowds.
That was a blast. That was absolutely awesome. But that was only 3 hours out of the night, and then I had to freaking deal with the rest of the bullshit for the rest of the drive to the next city. Right after we finished the show, we'd drive to the next city, so I'd be ass tired, sleep in the fucking car, so my legs would be out. I hated it, but I loved getting up in front of strange crowds.
Right.
Loved it. I think I had the most fun in Steamboat Springs. It was a beautiful venue. The crowd was just awesome. It was just awesome.
So if you want the Hilarigoons to come do comedy in your town, let us know. We'll take a road trip, man. Just give us some time to plan it.
They'll come to that city near you.
Right.
I'm excited. So we're going to Vegas?
Yeah. But I'm not worried about Vegas right now. I'm worried about Bongathon. That's the next event for me.
Woo!
That's coming up, isn't it?
2 weeks.
Nice.
Ooh. This is the ultimate weekend for smokers.
I'm excited.
This is the ultimate cool weekend. And we'll be giving away 2 tickets next Friday.
Where are we giving away tickets next Friday?
It's a Bongathon.
I performed in South Park this year.
South Park?
Yep.
Is that where Bongathon's at? Is it South Park?
Right before South Park is like Fairview.
Yep.
Okay, so it's only like 2 hours in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I hurt myself in South Park. I was doing a cartwheel. And I've got some characters that I do. That I was trying out on stage there.
All right.
And I did a cartwheel and I fucked up my shoulder. And then the next show that we did, the frickin' producer paid one of the frickin' people to be my stunt double for that part. Dressed her up in this fucking full black bodysuit to have her do the cartwheels that I couldn't do. It was really sad because she was like 14, or it was a 14-year-old girl as a stunt double for me.
14-year-old girls are probably the best people to do cartwheels.
Wait a minute, she was your stand double?
Yeah,
she fit your body bill?
No, not even close. But they used a 14-year-old girl as my stunt double.
I just wondered because usually stunt double looks like,
Yeah, it's close to the same size. And if there was a 14-year-old girl
That
with
looks like
6.5 foot
6.5, yeah, with an afro, that would have been crazy.
They better give her a basketball.
Right?
She was doing the wrong shit.
Maybe that's profiling. That's racist, Doc.
I've been known to be that sometimes.
Yeah, fair enough.
At least you're honest about it, you know?
I like to call it like I see it, guys.
Hey, I grew up watching Archie Bunker, man.
Fair
That show was
enough.
awesome.
And actually, that's what I was about to say. I liked Archie Bunker. I don't give a fuck.
I loved Dukes of Hazzard growing up, and my dad would kick my ass every time he caught me watching that show.
I like Dukes of Hazzard.
I love Dukes of Hazzard. That car was badass.
The General Lee was dope. Did you know that when they filmed the series for it, they destroyed like hundreds of those cars?
Yeah.
Like every season, hundreds of those cars. Like they would jump it, and if they got a decent enough land that they could shoot with it, they would just drag it off the set and get another one and keep going. Like they did not give a fuck. And then when they went to film the movie with Johnny Knoxville, they had to like some of those cars, dude. They had to like rebuild a couple of them because they're just not available anymore. And they destroyed so many of them in the 80s filming that series. Like,
y'all cut the life expectancy of the car.
Right.
I love it, Dad Grabber in action.
How you feeling, buddy?
There's like nothing in there.
Oh, that's the one that has it in there.
Oh, you beat yourself up.
Yeah, that's cold, man. You're gonna have to heat that back up again.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. I don't know where our guest is, but we got 10 minutes till the 10 o'clock hour. We're gonna go ahead and throw down a music break.
Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, we can stall a minute while you're getting it ready. I'm just thinking out loud. Ooh. I don't remember where I was going with that, guys. Fuck it. Here's a thought for you to ponder during the music break, though. Nope, I got nothing still. Fuck it. I'm just waiting to take my turn with the dad grabber. Did you get one?
I got you something now.
Yeah, you got it. You ready? We're going to music break?
Got you.
Word. We'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, use your words, motherfucker.
Use them.
Gee, Ray, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Hey, ha. It's them diamonds.
Black on the track.
I got my bro Chaotic Black on the track. Miss Fat Cat, Young Rue. Way too much on my brain, so I might as well spit it. Miss Trick still known to be the motherfucking realest. Ain't never been a time to give a fuck about your feelings. A-Code Diamond, Triple D villain. Might catch me in the booth straight spitting when I'm living. Or catch me in your hood posted on the block gritting. Rise and shine, nigga, I'm that diamond. It's them diamonds taking over the globe. My journey started back in the CO. Texas to Arkansas, I'm about to have the whole South froze. Nigga, if you don't work, you don't eat. And a nigga like me trying to get up out these streets, spitting knowledge on these beats, turns my beauty into beast. And when I'm on top, my whole city gon' feast. Way too much on my brain, too much on my brain. Not worried about a bitch, middle finger to the lane. Y'all niggas better listen, pay attention to game. This here is no race, please stay in your lane, little nigga. A, and I'm known to murder the beat. Lyrical genius, no punk in these streets. I'm swagging on niggas, fresh kicks on my face. Catch me in the club, nigga, I'm geeked, and I'm blazing good. Me and my niggas burn major wood. Got a bad bitch rolling with me, ain't nobody fucking with me. If a nigga tripping, I call out my guns. And them niggas is deep. Tricks, game, boss up, BNT.
Fat Cat say, is that my nigga Trick?
I be like, what's up? She be like,
turn up, let's get it.
Hey.
Way too much on my brain. 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 Way too much on my brain.
My thought process like Pinky take over the world. Money stretching like monkeys. Can't get at the topic. I rock it, won't stop it. They flocking and jocking. You might as well cane me. Reason I be going off on every single track is for the fact of the matter. Keep a lot of on my mental. So detrimental. I kill instrumentals. And what's coincidental? I don't use a pencil. Besides that point, I'm thinking to myself, I'm driving down the road to riches in the fast lane. Get a green just like a grass stain. Better relax, man. What you up just like a cascade. I'm strapped like Max Payne. I fear none, but I respect all. And I don't ever bite my motherfucking tongue. Still holler, fuck the world with my middle fingers up a strange cloud to the cushion my lung.
How the fuck did you listen and you still talking? Break this bitch, my nigga, not hardly mastermind. Nigga in his money and fuck you, bitch, if you acting funny. Holla at Trick, tell her roll one for me. R.I.P. to the dead and gone. Rest lost in love, he called you home. Miss Fat Cat, then I stand alone. I do my dirt all on my own. I bet now bitch gonna take my throne. Run 26 is all on chrome. Gotta go to work just to get that dough. So much on my mind that it ain't no joke. I'm in these streets selling tracks like dope. Miss Fat Cat, yeah, that's for sure. Getting these chips is all that I know.
Way too much on my brain. 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 Way too much on my brain.
You wanna act like a bitch, now I treat you like a bitch. Pussy fuck nigga, stay the fuck on my dick. I'm straight like 38, jumping back to 6 bricks. Kept up like a motherfucker, still hitting lick. Case got passed on to the DA, but the charge never slip. A young weapon nigga make a broke bitch rich. I see a chick eyeing, then I'm finna take your bitch. Stevie Wonder diamonds, I blind you with my wrist. The left hand fast, but the right hand quick. No one throw a jab to make a sucker nigga quit. When it comes to this game, I'm super devoted. Pain in my voice sound like Pop Road. Automatic shells, shotgun loaded. Got a case so big, you couldn't even hold it. And El Trigger told me to kill the beat. I already did it, made you move your feet.
Way too much on my brain.
You know it's still next
way
up,
too much on my brain. Way 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 too much on my brain.
Cause I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. I know they Junior. I see money. Savage Life Entertainment and them boys. Oh, you fuck me so good. You suck me so good. You be doing things that she never could. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. We be fussing, we be fighting, make no sex, we be biting. I be stroking, you be riding, man, that there be like that. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby.
I know we young and fight, it's alright. And even when you're mad, say you sex me all night. You got a good head on your shoulder. Baby, let me fold ya. You ready for what? You my universal soldier. Now, baby girl, you're number one by far. You make title, but get white girls and lose his bar. I say you topping all charts, baby, that's no lie. I say the way you love me, baby, got no scar for life. I say now it's a damn shame how you work that thing. I say your swag on overload and your body off the chain. You a 5-star sophisticated, go get a chick. And when I give it to you, baby, say you love the dick. I say I've been a lot of places, seen a lot of girls, but ain't no chick ever rocked my world. Say now I can't lie, and I can't flourish. Now baby, you my Trina, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj.
Oh, you fuck me so good, you suck me so good. You be doing things that she never could. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. We be fussing, we be fighting, make no sex, we be biting. I be stroking, you be riding, man, that there be like that. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. I ain't never had a bitch like you that go to school and work, do that shit like you. You get on top and you go so hard, make a nigga say, oh my lord. Patch mark up on your neck, you just put one by my heart. Slow down, baby, yeah, we can get into it. She a cougar, I gotta say it, don't fuck with her juvie. She call me Noonie Boo, she call you Rudy Poo. I like her physical, her mental, and her dental. She brand new like 2010 rental. No PhD, but she got credentials. And she a nympho, well look, I am one too. I ain't never had a bitch like you. Oh, you fuck me so good, you suck me so good. You be doing things that she never could. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. We be fussing, we be fighting, make no sex, we be biting. I be stroking, you be riding, man, that there be like that. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. Oh, you fuck me so good, you suck me so good. You be doing things that she never could. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. We be fussing, we be fighting, make no sex, we be biting. I be stroking, you be riding, man, that there be like that. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby. I ain't never had a bitch like you, baby.
Why me turn the town up? And I started from the ground up, got them bitches wasted. Now they happy that they found us. Roll the weed a bitch now puff. Yeah, DJ New bring up at club chances. Cause I love drinks and I love bitches. Posing cause these bitches love pictures. Bottle service, nigga, no pictures. They say Tina, I'm in love with ya. Well, yeah, tryna fuck, then I fuck with ya. Don't be acting like I'm stuck with you. Time to go home, I won't be up on the bus with ya. Yeah, they call me Mr. After Hour. Cause only see me in the after hour. Get it rolling, nigga, no stopping. Me and Fully finna get it poppin'. We ain't here, nigga, what you gotta say? What you gotta say? Nigga, we been turned all day. We been turned all day. 50 bitches in the clique on the way. Why? And I'm quick to tell a nigga in his face that I'm in here. Fully. Then I'm in here. Fully. Then I'm in here. Fully. Yeah, I'm here one Fully. Then I'm in here. Fully. Yeah, I'm in here. Fully.
Why? I be going in, I'm with my Fully, so I tell her she should bring a friend. I'm like, you know how it go, soon as we hit the dope. So after the club, we gon' get it in. I be in the VIP, hella low key, 7th letter of the alphabet, I'm so G. The DJ shout me out, yeah they know me. I be out here running plays, call me Coach Keys. I get my drink on, my niggas blow trees, stay turned up, I'm talking no sleep. She a ratchet? Well bet we gon' see. Give her that dope till she motherfucking OD. I be getting paid, no games, yeah I get it. And every nigga that I came with the business. And we ain't playing, can't have it no other way. If it's problems, I'ma tell them to they face. I be here, Fully.
We ain't here, nigga, what you gotta say? What you gotta say? Nigga, we been turned all day. We been turned all day. 50 bitches in the clique on the way. Why? And I'm quick to tell a nigga in his face that I'm in here. Fully. Then I'm in here. Fully. Then I'm in here. Fully. Yeah, I'm here one Fully. Then I'm in here. Fully. Yeah, I'm in here. Fully. Why? I be here, Fully. I be here, Fully. Yeah, I'm here with my Fully. I be here, Fully. I be here, Fully. I be here, Fully. I be here, Fully. Yeah, I'm here with my Fully. I be here, Fully. I be here, Fully. My niggas, do it B.I.G. My nigga, stay fresh, we fly, no wings, my nigga. So if you see me, you gon' see my niggas. Disrespect, then we at you like Twitter, huh? Yeah, when you fucking with a gritter, good weed, good liquor, and I ride for my niggas. Tryna shine with my niggas, fuck around and die with my niggas. We ain't here, nigga, what you gotta say? What you gotta say? Nigga, we been turned all day. We been turned all day. 50 bitches in the clique on the way. Why? And I'm quick to tell a nigga in his face that I'm in here. Fully. Then I'm in here. Fully. Then I'm in here. Fully. Yeah, I'm here one Fully. Then I'm in here. Fully. Yeah, I'm in here. Fully. Why?
We're back, guys.
KSOSTV, use your words here on radio.
We still don't have Jeremy Benton or guests, so it might just be me and Puff tonight.
That's okay.
We were discussing how Master P changed the game.
I heard steps. I just said that.
Oh, yeah. It might be going down, guys. Then again, it might not. This could just be someone here to buy a sack.
This is a big booty huff.
That's a Benton. What up? We're live, guys. We're on the air.
Are we on the air right now?
Right this second. We just came out of
I want to take this moment to talk to you about the hipster girl fashion.
on, man?
I love it. Okay, hipster girls are sexy, they're attractive,
Nice to meet you.
and it's my thing. I like a lot of eyeliner. Okay, I like a girl wearing tight pants. That's how it is for me.
I like going around the room doing
tight
introductions while everybody's trying.
We don't do introductions.
I think you guys have a
You best figure
little
it
trash
out.
can. I just got a little trash I brought with me.
I just said it down.
These are see-through shoes.
Who's sporting them translucent shoes?
See-through shoes.
Doctor, my shoes are opaque. How you doing?
Is this what they make the kids wear at school these days? Toting guns, put them in their shoes?
I want to be able to see the shoe.
That way they can't see. Yeah.
Let me see that shoe. Hey, let me peep your shoe.
I'll tell you what, with Christians, you have to keep your sock game tight.
Yeah.
Can't have dirty socks.
No. That's why I need white socks, black socks. You
Hey,
wash your socks.
especially when you're jacking it, guys.
Yeah, because I'm racist, Puff.
You're
Keep
a
it
sock
clean.
racist.
I'm a sock racist.
Oh, yeah, if you're going to jack it, you got
Soxist.
Yep.
See, that's the second racist in the building. It's okay.
I get it. I get it.
I'm an apple racist.
Who's the first raiser? Who's
Well,
the
you'll not
Tonight, no, tonight's
just
a doctor.
assume it was me.
All I want for my birthday is a big racist hoe.
Hanukkah is a big booty hoe.
Is that a new song?
Nope.
Yeah,
That's just
it's 2
We're
Chainz'
working on it.
holiday album.
We're spitballing it right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty
Where's the
sick.
machine?
Oh, you want me to bust out the drum machine?
wondering,
We're gonna have all
You want to hear some
my
made up songs about Kim Kardashian? I know what you like.
Birthdays, big booty
I know what
house.
you like.
I just know that you didn't have your right hand man with you. I was wondering.
I wasn't sure if I
Last
annoyed
time
y'all
you
last
came in
time.
the door like-
Yes. I don't like to assume. You know, it makes an ass out of you and my drum machine. You understand?
Yeah, he's dyslexic. Literally.
Thanks for letting us be on here, man. Sorry we're late. We just came from Rooster Cat Comedy Romp.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I did a set.
What
It
a
was
blast.
awesome.
Yeah, Jay crushed it.
Yeah,
It was a good
Everybody
show,
did.
man. Some of my new stuff's working pretty well.
All I want for my birthday is something to put this wax in. This guy right here.
Oh man, we're about to take off.
Yeah.
This is the clean one.
About to take flight.
We're
You guys
about
are
to
probably
take
already
off,
there.
take flight, go up.
That's good.
Cool.
Guys, I was on the internet googling dab grabber.
Yeah.
Sure.
That makes me think of the
couldn't
banana
find it.
grabber from Arrested
Really?
Yeah, I
Development.
know because he's new.
I know, but I wanted to buy. How do I get this item? That's so amazing.
I got the info.
What is a dab grabber?
Oh, you're about to
We're
find out
about to
firsthand what a
grab
dab
all
grabber
kinds
is.
of dabs.
Oh, is it the thing?
Yes,
it's
a thing.
It's
It's the thing, right? It's an apparatus.
Yeah, I'm glad
It's
you're
the object. It's a
How to
noun.
work radio shows.
I get it.
No, it's one of those things for better. It's right here.
Beats over there.
You know how I roll. I like to be able to go off at any point. All battery operated. Not using any of your power, gentlemen.
Were you not here last time, BJ?
No, I was here last time.
Oh, it was good.
Oh.
It was so good.
It's pretty fun. Pretty fun stuff. What are we singing? A song called Dab Grabber right now?
Go for it.
Awesome.
1, 2, 3, Dab Grabber. You gotta grip and grab the dabs, dab grabber. Reach out and grasp onto a dab, dab grabber. Why did you leave, Dad? Where did you go? Dab grabber. Now having a good time on the show. We dab dabs and we grab them. The dabs, we have a good time. Beat them up and then we smoke them. Mr. Buff ain't just a name. Now Corey Rhodes ain't just a name. Bad Bottle Bomb ain't just a name. Jeremy Ben ain't just a name. We're grabbing dabs and then we smoke them. Dab grabbers. We're grabbing dab, do them all night. Dab grabber. Now, who dag nabbit grabbing dabs? Dab grabbers. I lost the words to the song. Dab grabbers. That's the way it's done. We're getting high, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you're gonna have to lighter assist.
I get it, but it's not even.
Oh, do you need me to
I
assist?
couldn't even get it to click down. Lighter assist.
So congratulations on moving on in the
New faces. Thank you. Thank you, man. That was. Heck yeah.
Been paying attention.
I thought he was
Appreciate
saying
it.
you
Appreciate
passed
the love,
away
gentlemen.
and you had like moved on.
We did sound like
I am.
Thank you for
determined to
becoming a
start-
specter that
Yeah.
is
Thank you for
able to
trying.
communicate to those still in the world
Still
we're
among
living.
us. Yeah.
I mean,
Thanks
I
for
think
doing my
that
show in ghost form. I appreciate it.
that would warrant some congratulations. I think if that were the case, if
He
I was a
tried
ghost
coming here all
and I
platinum
could
like, and
conjure
I
the
was
energy
like,
to
no,
like
you need a spirit
fully
form.
form and talk to you guys and not strike fear into you, that
Thank you for
Oh, we
riding
actually-
the fence
we-
between
we
the
actually
living
went
and
ghost
dead
hunting
planes.
once. Yeah, we went
We're
ghost
gonna say Beetlejuice 3 times, and we're gonna fucking expel your ass from this place. Is what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna shrink your head first.
The fuck you are, bitch. Try it. Try to shrink my fucking head. You're all talk.
Oh, you said
Okay, you got me.
You
I'm not a
got
ghost.
skills.
I have no
See,
supernatural
look like you know
powers.
voodoo? No.
I know the Voodoo Comedy Playhouse, Voodoo Donuts.
Denver reference.
Yeah, for those of you listening to us in Mumbai right now,
Yeah, for all our Mumbai listeners. What do we
Don't
need?
fly
All those-
Malaysian Airlines.
all those do not do that.
And you're gonna-
Little children of China,
Like
you're
a
probably
lot-
not
like
listening
the
to us because they
waxes
don't let you
in
listen to
here.
real
It's
shit
gonna be
over there. So don't
Do you
just
want a
disregard
demonstration?
No, that makes sense.
because you can't even hear
Right.
this.
I'm gonna put a little bit more.
Yes, they can. They can hear us. We're not
Will you
censored.
heat me up? 'Cause I don't- I'm-
Yeah, because I mean,
Because we don't bash the Chinese government on this show.
not,
Yeah, we
love
bash
China.
everyone's government on this show.
Well, we
man,
haven't
we get
bashed
Why are you
Chinese
brown
shows.
nosing
Governments
the
in
Chinese?
general.
We haven't bashed the
I'm just
Chinese
being
government
ironic.
yet
I'm not
on
really
the
going to
show.
support.
We had somebody that came on the
Anything.
show today that said that all the leaders should just meet up together, pull your dicks out.
Start
Whoever
sucking
got
each
the
other's
biggest dick gets to make the rules.
Oh, well, then
And I
you'd have
said,
people
what
in
if the
Africa in
Chinese guy,
charge?
the little guy comes in, and you got all these leaders, and the Chinese guy pulls out a fucking 14-inch wanger. You know, he's 4
That'd be a
foot
huge
2
upset.
with a 5'7" dick.
We know that wouldn't be the case. We know for a fact that somebody in Ethiopia would then be, in fact, making all of the rules for the world if it was a dick-sized competition. We know that the third is going to be in charge.
Cows are going to stop being slaughtered.
Yes.
Oh, is that like
Sacred to those big dick people.
Yes.
Rice would now be sold for higher price.
They don't like me.
Small, like monkey, like capuchin monkeys will live like on your roofs and stuff. Just walk around free. And I'm into that. Why don't we do this?
America, give us your arms.
I mean, because they're not going to be worried about getting filthy rich. Just start feeding the, everybody gets fed. There you
Everybody
go.
gets fed.
That's what it's about. See, they have perspective,
That's a big word. And your
3 syllables.
Perspective. Yeah, it's true.
I had a good count to double check.
We used a 3-syllable. I can't even say that word. That's how many
syllabers.
Yeah. Too many syllabers.
Some syllabers for that ass.
You say they have perspective. Why does it sound so much like perspective?
Perspective. Like they're in a tiff of some sort. We're not even high yet, so this is going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to get better.
I'm not gonna
This
say
is how
fire
us big
quarter.
kids.
I know.
do
I'm
drugs.
just afraid of it.
You're afraid of
It
it.
freaks me out too. I do not
more,
care for the butane torch element of the dabs.
My personal preference would for me to not have it. Well, I'm living it because I don't have a torch.
Yeah, me neither.
But hey, when in Rome,
But we're not in Rome because I think this is illegal in Rome.
I was doing something horribly
that's their
wrong.
first
with my
Horribly
hands.
wrong, because he picked up.
I know.
Rome's got a lot of cool shit.
Yeah, I think I had it. I think it needs to be like almost
I
level.
think you missed the slush of the wax in the bowl.
I think what you did is you gotta like hit it dead on, not at an angle.
And there's no car.
I thought you said hit it at an
So I just
angle.
hit the
You
shit
gotta
out.
hold that at an angle.
Right.
My bad.
Yeah, we gotta get the
Because I've even found that over and over a lot of wax that'll pick it up.
Oh,
Okay.
This is where it gets
Probably
really
not over
confusing,
your
guys.
legs.
On the radio.
Hey, y'all, we in here dab
We're
grabbing,
doing
man.
dab,
Dab
guys.
grabbers are full of fat.
Yeah, I think you heard the song, listening audience,
Dab
and now it's getting
grabber.
complicated.
dab grabbers. This is gonna get extra complicated. Dab grabbers, because we're all gonna be having trouble thinking now. That's my Jay Gillespie impression.
Make sure you don't burn down the house. Dab, grab it. Suck hard. Suck like a pro.
There you go.
I'm just a doucher. I really let myself down. I feel
Give
sad.
it back to Jay.
I feel so horribly sad. I failed to do my dabs with any grace, with any wonder. I barely got any smoke. I fucking suck. I'm fucking retarded.
People don't
and I
like you.
understand fully if you ask me to leave the house because I smoke pot like a 13-year-old girl. I don't know shit. I smoke pot like a turtle in the pond. I don't know shit. I smoke pot like an 8-year-old Filipino boy on the streets of South Sewell. I don't know how to do it at all.
I bet an 8-year-old Filipino boy can probably smoke the shit out of it.
I feel like one. But a Filipino boy on the streets in South Seoul, did you say? So he was in Korea. He was lost. He
No.
He has bigger things on his plate.
They've got tons of Filipinos in Seoul.
That was a nice dab grab.
8-year-old Filipino boys.
I don't know if I saw too many of them.
Yeah,
Nice dab grabbing, guys.
he was lost
Right?
by himself.
We'll get Jay re-grabbed. Hold that please, good sir.
You'll get one, Jay.
I'm gonna make it work this
One
time.
of these days.
It's gotta be one for the
Keep that
angels.
part.
That, or we're gonna light your beard on
Okay.
fire in a
Okay.
glorious. I got
But first, we're gonna soak your body in petroleum jelly.
Puff is like, I'm gonna talk about his hair. That's what I'm gonna do.
no.
That's it.
See, I wish
gonna
I was
have a-
balding the way that Jay was. I
No,
would
no,
say-
no,
I'm
you wanna be
gonna
bald
set
the way
timers.
Ben is.
I'm gonna set
No,
timers.
Jay is.
for
I
how
would
long
love
it
his
takes
head of
for
hair
Puff
on my
to have
head.
a new person
Where
in the
are you
room.
balding at? Because
He
I
talks
don't
about
have.
their hair
Oh
of
yeah.
some
Do I not
sort.
have a bald patch? I never look because I'm.
No, you just have kind of like a peak, which I
Yeah.
also have, but I have this. I like the peak now. I like the way it looks.
I make fun of the good docs extensions on a regular basis. I make fun of your bald spot. The only thing I'll do if our guest has a lot of hair, I'll ask them if they laugh at the bald. That's it.
Yay! I got a good dab.
See, that's not like, I guess when I very, very first started realizing it was happening to me, it was like a huge, like, oh fuck, like. So I like having my hair, you know. It wouldn't make it, but it's not anything that really bothers me anymore. Like eventually, I'll just probably have it bicked all the way down. Maybe not bicked, probably like a.
Yeah, I choose not to worry about it. To me, like going bald is just something that you can't do anything about. Rogaine, if you were to start it, you can't ever stop, right? Like the day you stop, you lose all of your hair. Is
that what they say?
Yeah, like you can start doing Rogaine and it'll work, but you can never stop doing Rogaine.
Because then it's like crack almost, like you have to do dirty
This
things
is
to
the
get your
best
Rogaine.
dab grab bolo I've ever seen.
Dab grab bolo.
I like that, right?
So I'm not in on that, man. That's just good.
That's what I like about this ball. I just invert it.
I'm not worried about going bald. I don't think
Pops
it's gonna be
everything
an
out.
issue.
Neither. I think that my thing is like if you let's say you go bald and it makes you look ugly, start working out. Best get that body bumping. You know what? It's
better
just
do
like
something.
you just handle it.
I don't know.
See, I have a pretty good head shape, so I'm not too worried.
I've seen bitches
Hey,
with
man,
like
it's not
nice
a rap
bodies,
bit.
but they have jacked up face. So I'm like,
They don't notice it, man. They just be like, he's bald, man, but he's fucking talented.
Yeah, that's the other side of it too.
A bitch that loves a bald man loves a bald man. Like it's
That's right. She needs it.
They want it. It's like a good thing.
Y'all got this.
Let me get it going. You make me scared.
Like a fucking jet engine.
Great. Some industrial weed smoking, man. It's crazy.
That's how we grab dabs. Are you gonna play a song, Jay?
Nope, I accidentally hit the button. It was a whoopsie song. I didn't even mean to start it. It's a whoopsie song. I don't have anything to sing about. It's a whoopsie song. What's this song gonna be about? It's a whoopsie song. But I guess here we go. There was a maiden and a prince. They lived a life in a palace. Then a goblin came and took away their baby. There's a dragon in the mountains. The goblin hit the baby with the dragon. How's it end? I don't know. I didn't plan it. It's a whoopsie. It's a whoopsie song. It just started without meaning to. It's a whoopsie song. But then it gets rolling and it was okay. It's a whoopsie song. Sometimes mistakes can be advantages. It's a whoopsie song. Thanks for playing along, kids.
Like a condom.
Two times.
Like a condom with a hole.
What?
Whoopsies.
Oh.
That's a whoopsie, man.
My first and second children. It's a whoopsie song.
That's got potential to go a lot of
That time I blacked out and graduated from CSU.
Nice.
That was my last.
Oh, we can smoke cigarettes in here. That's right. That's why this is my favorite place to be in the whole world. I had forgotten. I knew it coming up, but I couldn't remember the specifics of why.
You're like, well, there's a reason I agreed to do
And
this.
it's not just because I'm being listened to by over 100 million listeners.
And we love each and every one of you,
Yep.
except for
We
the one
sent
that's in
an
Detroit
email.
who keeps sending us those fucking emails.
We sent an email out to our 1 trillion billionth listener. So Tom, check your email. You'll receive. There's a link in there. I just need some like checking account information stuff. But then, as soon as you enter all that stuff, just like your social, like your blood type and whatnot, you might need to mail off like a stool sample or something. But like once you
Send us
finish
your poop, Tom.
once
We
you
need your
finish
poop.
all of that
your
stuff,
fecal matter.
and we get like a fingerprint from you, and if you could tell us where your mom lives. But like just put it in an envelope and just mail it back to us. If you could like have your sister meet me at my house.
Tina.
Yeah, Tina. We end at 11, maybe
Tina's got a beautiful
11:30,
vagina.
11:45.
Yeah.
Meet me there. Clothes optional. Don't wear any clothes.
Regina.
She's
got a vagina.
Yeah, Regina does have a vagina.
And a big old butt.
And a big old butt, and I got it for my birthday. But she's
got
not
it.
a hoe. She's not a hoe.
She's a classy lady.
She's a classy.
And she's
lady.
crassy when she needs
Classy.
to be.
She's not a
Classy.
hoe. It's an escort. Get it right.
You're right. She's got some goddamn class.
She's got some
Is
sass.
it cheaper if I just want a prostitute to let me touch her breast? just for like 5
Yeah,
minutes.
that's why are you asking me? I'm not. I'm not the
I
prostitute
scanned
expert
the
in
room and I
room.
said, "Who here's paid for sex?"
See, I'm married.
And you've been paid for sex.
I've been paid for sex.
Maybe that's what I
That
was
should be
picking
an
up on.
insider. Like, what's the skinny? Is it
How do I get into that? How do I get into the gigolo world?
I knew I smelt something. Explain. How did you become a gigolo, Puff?
Oh,
how long have you been gigoloing?
Just so you could call yourself Gigolo Puff. I get it. It's a Pokemon thing.
You had extra money to make a Pokemon.
Puff, Gigolo.
You know,
That's a pretty.
He walks in the room.
I was at this party. I was at this party, and for some reason, like everybody dipped out. It was just me and this fugly chick, and literally, I was drunk.
Can we get a description of the fugly chick?
Cross-eyed, red hair,
So about 5 foot.
Look like
4,
Jigglypuff.
5'4", maybe $175, short hair, acne, walked like a linebacker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, all
That was my favorite song back in the day. Walk like a linebacker.
But so she's like, I will pay you.
All the
You will just
players
for the
on
love of
the football
God, somebody
team
have
say
sex with
away.
me.
No, it was like I was drunk and like next thing I knew, my cock was in her mouth, and then I like, who doesn't like having it?
In a mouth, yeah.
Yeah, you know. So, and
mouth sex is good sex.
She continued.
Some of the best
kind.
She continued to offer me blowjobs and other sexual.
I
favors.
usually like
it was one of those
sex to
things
take
where
place
she would
entirely
call
in my
me and
mouth.
say, "Hey, can you come over?" And be like, "I don't have gas," or I got to make my car payment, so I don't have the gas to come out there. And she'd pay my car payment for me. And she'd pay my cell phone bill. I'd be like, "I'm out of cigarettes." She's like, "I got your card."
telephone bill.
So
you were like a made man.
What
you were
did
like
she
a
do?
sugar,
Oh
you were
yeah,
like
she
a
was like, we
sugar
already went
man.
over
That was like a little
She was
sugar
like a
mama.
trust
Yeah.
fund kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I could go for a sugar mama.
Right? How sick would that be? If you want to be my sugar mama, hit us up on
Ladies.
But no.
www.iamready.com. Right now, right at this moment.
Right now, I'm live.
Ooh.
You can hit me up at ilootatcox.net.
Cox with the X, C-O-X.
C-O-X.
Courtney Cox, we're obsessed.
Courtney
Oh, I thought it
Cox
was
and
the
David
cable
Arquette
company.
are going to get
Yeah,
back together.
it's actually came with my cable.
It's the Cox connection.
They were like, "What do you want your @Cox email address to be?" I was like, "I look."
I look.
Cox. That's. Why did you even want that domain?
Why didn't
It's
I?
brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, I had to get on it first.
You're right.
That is,
You know?
You don't want to get zombie
That's a
seconds
gold
on that
mine you're
domain.
sitting on.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm gonna just one of these days. I'm gonna get the email from the guy that's like, dude.
It's a horrible way to start an email. That's how you should respond. Too many use.
But you get the point.
Yeah,
Like you can picture that he's stoned.
I don't
like-
know if you've ever gotten an email from Puff Daddy, but that's how he starts them all.
Right.
But then it's like,
You can basically skip the first 3 paragraphs because it's like a
no,
paragraph
because
and a
the
half
second
of-
paragraph is bro,
dude, bro.
You
Bro,
hate
bro.
me
Bro
now.
Namath. Brain mom.
Make
This
me
is-
mom.
it's weird. It
The
doesn't
sixth
make
paragraph is just a badass verse by Mace.
Pop,
You're
pop.
like, let's do this.
P-Pat.
Mace is
Pip,
my
pip,
favorite
pip.
rapper. I
Manny
think he's the
Mims.
most talented rapper.
I love Mace. That first Mace album, I bumped the shit out of that.
I remember that bad boy. You feel so good. You know you make me feel so good. I love that shit when I was
so
like 13.
hardcore.
Like I'm a bad boy.
That's what I liked about it though, is that it was all like party music. It
I
wasn't
still
like, I
dance
shot
like
all them
this.
bitches.
Like,
Yeah,
if
right.
I'm fist kind of swinging. You know how Mace dances. Fuck you. Yeah,
Then he
I
was
still
never
do
heard
that.
from again.
No, he came out with the album
Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I'm just-
don't.
I'm just clowning.
You know, don't.
I'm not really
we
clowning
don't do
Mace,
jokes.
I'm more clowning
We don't do
Mace.
jokes on this show. If you say something, people think it's real, and you can't be making things up
You're
like
right.
that.
You're
this
right about
is the
that.
fucking internet.
But I am trying to raise awareness here, make a point that you know, if you deal with Diddy for one,
Yeah,
he has to dance in all your music videos.
he does
That's
dance.
contractually
Diddy
in
does
there.
it. Diddy does dance.
Diddy Bop.
2 men.
Two men.
career.
It takes 2 men to dance. That's the second rule. Diddy dances, 2 men.
Right?
Dude,
Like David Bowie and.
I did love when Suge Knight called him out though.
David Bowie, Mick Jagger dancing in the street.
Jagger dancing in the street. Yeah.
I would like to see Diddy and Mace remake that video.
Redo that video. No, maybe like
they would never do that. They would never agree to that.
But also, like, I would like to see several celebrities do it. Like, I want to like a streaming, like have them morph in and out because I need like a Kanye Jay-Z one. You know,
maybe like politicians can be forced to do it
and do like a Mos Def Talib or like throw Nas in there. You know,
right?
Yeah.
We gotta add Bow Wow and JD.
Oh yeah, Bow Wow and.
I think we should bring more public ridicule.
What
back
happened to
into
Lil
the legal-
Romeo?
The judiciary.
We were just talking about it. Lil Romeo's working at a KFC right now somewhere
in Louisiana.
It's a hard life,
especially if you're a government employee. You know. Well, that's never gonna happen. I'm just dreaming.
If you're
my
a government employee
fantasy
working
land.
at KFC. If you're one of those government employees working at KFC.
Yo, dude, I know some dudes who would for real. Like, I was in the Navy.
Undercover chicken detective.
I know some dudes who would moonlight doing that.
No, we know what's going on there, and it's wrong.
It's all wrong.
Who are they, government workers?
Like, people in the Navy. I don't know.
I guess it's.
But I think, I mean, that might be against law or something. I don't remember, but I know of people having done it.
I know of people having done it.
I don't know. I don't
I
think
totally
there's a
need
problem
it.
with
I've
you working
done it
a
a
job.
few
I mean,
times,
right?
Like with
I've got
girls.
2 kids.
Like, I do it with myself sometimes.
In the military, it's like show up on time for work. You know, Puff, yeah, man.
Puff,
show up on time for work.
He's cleaning off my phone. I couldn't get it to shut up.
Show up on time for work. Don't look like a shitbag. And you can get through. You can get that honorable discharge at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, you can.
Yep.
Yeah.
What you say?
That's like half of
This
all
one
life.
did.
So you're a seaman.
Right?
I was a seaman.
don't be a
Seaman
kid.
Rhodes.
Seaman Rhodes, yep.
That's awesome.
That was me.
Seaman Rhodes.
Just a road.
Road of
a seaman.
Slippery.
It's like the beginning of The Shining, but
So your,
I'm the
your
elevator.
nickname was Slippery Roads.
They call me Milkman.
If you were
2%.
if you were a blues singer, Slippery Roads would be a good one.
That'd be good. You know, I'd think of that, and maybe just call me Slip for short.
Can I please just call you Slip from now on?
You certainly can.
Dude, love it. What up, Slip? That is the greatest.
All right, we'll see if it sticks.
That's what she said.
Nice. So our guests tonight are Slip and a Jay Gillespie hit machine.
That's me.
The
Jay
Hitmaster, Jay Gillespie.
Experience, as it's called by Nathan Lund.
Hold on. It is 10:30, and I'd like to point out that the good doc is still awake.
Yeah, we've been pretty entertaining tonight.
Yeah. Some of that energy juice.
So there was like bongathon talk at some point.
Yeah, it's like 2 weekends from now. You got it off?
I got like
Bongathon,
one day
huh?
covered, but my boss said like if I can't get the other day covered, he'll get me off. But I think he might
Your
have
boss
talking
is
about
gonna get you
something
off?
else.
If he doesn't get that day covered, he will.
Yeah,
that's
I think he
it.
was.
So like, if you got to come in this day, I'll at least give you a hand.
I will jerk you off the minute
basically
you walk in
he's
the
like,
door.
look, and my bad, like, you couldn't get the day off. I'll give you a handy.
Yeah, and you could spritz my
Yeah, but
my
he didn't
face.
necessarily say handy. So I mean, like, I'm fingers crossed for like mouthy buddy.
He didn't even say himself.
He could be
Maybe
your
he's
mouth
gonna
buddy.
hire you a
It
prostitute.
might just be a prostate tickle thing that he's planning on doing.
like a cum bug.
I did just have a birthday.
So you guys saw
I'm
Road Trip.
getting,
That's
like,
where I learned
older.
that.
Maybe.
Is it real? I hope it's real.
Yeah.
What?
There's
you-
Milking the prostate.
There's only one way to find out. Corey, come here. Take your pants off.
Dude, I have been.
I need to do a
Make it
colossus-
fit.
Hey, what's the?
I'll put it this way. I have been digging, and that's the best way
Digging.
to put it.
He's spent hours and hours up his own butt
Like,
looking for that
I've
button.
used coat hangers. I've used broomsticks. To be specific, a Swiffer handle.
Are you trying to
I've
abort your
used.
fucking-
I'm just hit. Well, like of course I started with fingers, but after finger length, it's like okay, go deeper.
That's what
And
a lot of
then-
the prostitutes tend to say.
then it's a like maybe like ring around the edges. Make sure you hit them all. You know, and
I've seen his
it's
charts
like-
too of like areas explored.
Oh yeah. It's like it's on his wall with tags. Like it looks
So,
like a road
Yeah,
trip
don't look
map.
too close because
I
you're like,
kinda
oh, what
feel
place
like-
he's been in Europe, but it's not.
I first
Could
saved
this
up
be-
for like this little lipstick cam, and then like now, but no. Here's the great thing: like I've been doing this for a while. Now I just like send the GoPro in on this car. It's a low remote control car.
He's 6'8" foot up his own ass at this point,
yeah,
and he
it's-
still hasn't found it, but he's not giving up.
I'm not giving up. I'm gonna come, goddamn
You know,
it.
I think it might be one of those scenarios like You know how like you can't
I've gotta
like
find
tickle
real
yourself,
love.
you know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you can't like somebody else has to
Somebody
tickle
else
you.
has to find it. Yeah, it's a glass slipper type of situation.
No, I think it's getting to the point where I was going to send in the dog.
It's going to need to be another living creature. Do you think the dog feels the love for you that it's going to take to find that button?
If he goes in, the answer is yes.
I think it's going to... You're not going to force it in? You're just going to like allow it the opportunity to go in?
No, because I didn't never trim her nails.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, she's got to be walk in there calm. And
Peanut
stay
butter.
calm the whole
She can't be
way.
skittish up your ass.
She can't be
You don't want a
skittish.
skittish dog in
Nobody
your
wants
ass.
to scare her. Nobody wants to scare her.
It sounds like a scenario from like the movie Hellraiser or something.
Sounds like an
You're
episode
forced to
of
have a
Salute Your
skittish
Shorts.
dog up
Right?
your ass for eternity.
Donkey Lips fucking and Budnick were trying to figure out a way to stick a fucking dog up.
She just goes Salute Your Shorts on this.
Yeah, up Uggs' ass.
Uggs!
And fucking the...
Budnick.
Uggs' ass.
Come on, dude. That show had the greatest characters.
I've got that show, and I can give it to you.
I want a copy. Can I get a copy? Hell yeah, dude. Budnick, Donkey Lips. Those are the ones that mattered the most.
Yeah. No,
it's a show. It ran on Nickelodeon.
Salute Your Shorts.
There's a Nickelodeon show.
Oh yeah,
You guys remember?
We
hold you in our hearts, and when we think about you, it makes me wanna fart. It's I hope we never part. Now get it right or pay the price.
Okay.
So we could share a lifetime of the finest memories by the lake of Anawana, set in the old pine trees.
It must be a white person thing, man.
Oh, that's a super white person thing.
That show has white privilege
Nickelodeon in
written
the
all
early
over
90s
it.
was a very white
That is what like awful waffle.
Yeah, Secret Society, and then remember that episode? And they gave him the pink thing.
And you have to get the awful waffle to get in?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Someone explain the awful waffle.
So the awful waffle was like first they gave you like pink belly, right? And then it's like slap your belly, you know. And then they like pretty much make you like a waffle. They just like put syrup and shit all over you.
Hell of a waffle day, ain't it, right? We had the
I mean, it's
donut lady with
they would like
waffles,
hit
that was
those
the
random
awful waffle.
like camp time prank stuffs.
You guys remember Hey Dude?
Fuck yeah, I got that too. son.
Yippee-ki-yay, what?
Like the cowboy sing. Sing it again now. Yippee-ki-yay. You on now, doggy. To the break of day.
I didn't watch
Dude,
that.
and that, I mean, in retrospect, that was one of the worst shows in
That one doesn't
history.
hold up. Salute Your Shorts holds up. I've watched
That was,
Salute Your
that was
Shorts.
a smart show, kind of.
Hey Dude's not as
They got deep.
Hey
There
Dude
was,
is
like relationships. The bad
superficial,
guy
just
turned
really
good.
weird characters. Like you could tell they're just like addressing like, okay, we have to have a Native American, we have to, you know, and like nobody can act on the show.
Do you remember Welcome Freshmen?
It's like a special.
Welcome Freshmen, yeah.
But I can't find it.
I never liked it.
I couldn't find it. I just remember.
Can you at least
it
find
did
little
me right.
clips
The
of it?
Maybe on YouTube,
the
but I-
beginning
Probably find
of
little
that
clips of it.
show, it was like a camera going around the school, and it would like stop on somebody and be like, "Hey, Johnny," and then like the end of it, like it was a girl sitting on a toilet. It was like the camera went in the bathroom, kicked in the stall, and the girl's like, ah, like covered herself and freeze frame and says her name and stuff. Like,
Sweet.
it wasn't until like I was older that I was like, that's edgy. I mean, that was a
super
kid on the toilet, like a teenage.
You know what else was
the
edgy?
sex symbol of the show, probably.
Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
I want to go back and jack off.
But you know what? I bet you there's a lot of stuff like that on.
That you could go back
can't
and
do
jack
that
off
on
to.
television.
You can't jack off.
That show was awesome. Dude, that was
You
that's
can't
probably
do
the
that on
best show in the
television
history of
still
Nickelodeon.
stands.
I watched an episode of that recently, and I was
Lawrence
like,
Morissette?
no wonder my sense of humor is so fucked up. That show
It was
fucking
wrong.
crazy.
It was awesome.
Fucking
And
Barf.
it's all non sequiturs, and it's all just like random jokes.
Yeah.
Ren and
But
Stimpy,
they would
too.
do
Yeah.
callbacks
Oh, Ren
to
and
other
Stimpy was-
episodes.
They pushed the bar, man.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, Barf, that fucking whole restaurant bit, and then there was always the dude on like the death sentence about to get like murdered,
Executed,
yeah.
like the
and,
firing squad or whatever?
yeah. And the dude's always just like,
And it
giving
would
him
be
his last
super
minute
dark,
shit.
and it would
Yeah.
be real out of left field.
And it was like
it's a
these
lot like
adults
what I'm doing now.
acting with kids,
And they were always canceling like some weird show. You know, they're like,
And
the
100%.
following show has been postponed.
Oh,
So instead we'll show you, you know.
yeah. The intro was so good. That one you can definitely see on All You See. If you go away, All You See.
Well, I've got all the seasons if you can't do
I
that
think
on
it's that or
television. It's there in eternity.
And is it just the word
And it's
spelled
all
correctly, or
U, the letter C, the letter? I think.
the letter U, the letter
Pretty
C,
sure, yeah.
.com or org?
Yeah, something like that.
And you can just watch like a lot of like
Old
Gus
shows,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
I love that
All You
shit.
See.
Oh, I got my kid like slightly different, but it's similar. I got my kids hooked on Tiny Toons.
I thought you were like, I got my kid slightly different, but similar. Like I just traded her out. She's a way cooler. That gas problem, gone.
Little plastic surgery. She looks great.
No, but I got them hooked on Tiny Toons, so I get to watch Tiny Toons now instead of like.
That's some good stuff. That's like
That's
Steven
one of the best.
Spielberg shit.
One of the best.
It got meta and whatnot, man. You can go back and look at fucking Paul Dini is working on Tiny Toons, man. Paul Dini's working on Tiny Toons at the same time. Paul Dini's writing some fucking badass Batman.
And he's working on.
Yeah, dude. Look up the history of Warner Brother Animation and like the people writing. Like, there's some badass dudes in that.
So
area.
Batman the animated series.
A lot of
and
people
Tiny
touch,
Toons.
Tiny Toons. Those were like going at the same time, and those two shows were kind of like balancing people. So artists and fucking and
writers.
Yeah, but Paul Dini fucking like writes for the Hulk now. Like he's done all kinds of great things. If you ever go back and watch the old animated series. If you ever cry, I guarantee Paul Dini wrote that episode. If you ever just go like,
What
damn,
animated series is going to make me cry?
Batman.
The Batman animated series?
Yeah.
There's a chance it's going to make me cry?
Commissioner Gordon's daughter dies.
Spoiler alert!
Dick!
How am I supposed to cry now? How am I supposed to have...
It's the moment.
We'll see.
Because there's other things happening that make it... Ooh. And I didn't tell you that.
That
would have been the story.
It makes it like an 8.
Over the Edge is the name of the episode, I believe. I believe that's the episode.
That's also the name of my favorite movie.
That's
the
also
name of my cock.
similar to the name of an Aerosmith song.
It is similar to the name of an Aerosmith song.
I don't know.
That's what they took a turn.
It's
for the
almost
worse.
like the opposite of it, maybe.
Listen to Doc.
Couldn't be further.
Yeah.
He's on lean.
Sit up.
It's
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
like
yeah.
one
Awake.
step past an Aerosmith song, I would say. You'd be over it, right?
Because you were living on it.
Yeah,
Now
you
you're
probably
over
weren't
it.
living anymore.
Chronologically, it'd be the next song. Yeah.
Yeah. It should be the next song on the album.
That is
And then
sweet.
Love in the Elevator, Living Up While I'm Going Down, right?
Living
Like
It
right
Up
in
While
that.
I'm Going Down.
Free Falling by Tom Petty.
Oh, just mix it
I'm
up.
gonna stick
Oh,
it.
mash it up, baby.
Guys,
Then Hit the Ground Running by,
now this is what I
somebody.
call music tapes, right? Still going around.
Sure.
Didn't they start off at Taco Bell?
Whom?
No, I remember him always being on TV.
Who?
Who started
I
Taco
feel
Bell?
like you could get like the first ones at Taco Bell.
What are we talking about?
Now that's what I call music.
I remember it from TV.
Yeah.
I also remember
But
being
you
a
might be
bigger
right. That
deal.
might have been their first little tester place.
Yeah. I mean, they could have been doing both, maybe, but man, I really
Probably
feel
a
like it was
partnership.
Taco Bell thing.
God, commerce is so fucked up.
Oh, at this point, it's super fucked up. 'cause
Oh, when
it's all
they're not
owned
even
by-
trying to hide what's going on anymore.
That should be the lie. The law is like, you can't do more than one. God damn it!
It's just like everybody just says, "Hey, fuck you," right to your face. Nothing you can do about it.
Oh yeah, man, it's gross.
Oh, what you gotta do? Go out and vote? Okay. Sorry, I'm not gonna.
Wrap up this second hour. With
No,
the
that's
law,
cool. It's
political
like I
rant,
said,
all
we
Peter
don't
Cohen.
tell jokes on this show. So
Well, it's not.
you need to
I
get
mean, that
serious.
wasn't really a joke. That
No,
was
that's
a truth
what-
bomb.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a
That's a truth bomb.
It was a T-bomb.
Who do you
guys.
think? You think Harvey Dent before the explosion is
You're
on?
just gonna come
is on
in
the
here
Senate?
and
No.
just TB it?
Think he's
TB
running
it
for
up?
any position in government beyond city council? No.
Did you say Harvey Dent?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
The good Harvey Dent before he. The Harvey Dent from The Dark Knight.
The Harvey
Or
Dent that I know.
Okay.
That. The one that we deserved.
Not the Two-Face.
The hero we needed.
Yeah.
The hero we
Oh, that
deserved.
was so good.
That was good.
This one.
The one.
Not this one.
The one with the crazy face. I love him.
The non-Phantom guy.
I wish the crazy face Harvey Dent would still be an upgrade in
From
government.
another
Do
guy?
you not think?
Oh, in our government?
Maybe just shooting each other when they're when they feel something is
Or, no,
wrong,
they would have to
you
flip
know,
a coin first.
they be checking each other out.
Shit would get done.
They would have to flip a coin first because sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about Two-Face is the coin. The coin
It's not
calls
going to
it.
just be a way, guys. Like, it's by the coin. Live by, die by.
I did love in the
Still live by the coin, you die
we
by
always
the
had
coin.
two bitches, like a bitch in white and a bitch in black.
What?
When Two-Face always had bitches around, and one of them was
Oh,
like...
and the what is it, the Brock Armor movies? Who took over?
There was that, and he did it in the cartoons, too. Because
That's the
I
life.
remember one cartoon where Harley Quinn
Yeah.
fucked both of them up.
Oh, I thought you said fuck them. Man, yeah, go back and watch those shows. Harley Quinn
But be
fucks
prepared
Poison
to
Ivy, and they have like a relationship that they call back to.
Yeah.
Keep some tissue on hand. There's gonna be some waterworks.
And apparently some masturbatory scenes of Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn getting it on.
Oh man, I really do like preach that series. It's such a good one.
Oh, you guys know that? I think it was Bull from Night Court.
Yeah,
was the
Richard Mall.
Was the he was the voice of Two-Face.
Was he?
In the series? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking sweet, right?
Oh,
I had his sister was one of my teachers growing up in elementary school.
Was she hot?
God no. God no.
Was she harder than the fat muddy shit?
Yes. Yes. God yes.
Who's the hottest cartoon of all time? Gotta be Jessica Rabbit, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's any other.
I don't know, man. What about Hollywood?
I got Harley Quinn.
Right?
But she's,
I'm still going Jessica Rabbit. I'm not budging on this. But I also agree. I mean, you know,
Pocahontas
cartoon
is bad,
hotness is subjective. And probably inappropriate at some
Yeah,
level.
I know some people that might come out and say like
Sailor Moon
Lois
rocks
Griffin.
them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Actually, it's probably some anime shit we haven't even seen.
Oh yeah,
Well, that's a
I mean,
different
I
story.
give. I'm
talking. I mean, there's a line too.
Yeah,
I'm
when
not
you-
saying
when you
porn.
say-
I'm saying like a cartoon.
Yeah, and they call their stuff anime. They don't even call it cartoons. So like this,
It's a different-
But yeah, I've heard the
Right.
question before, and I have had to put the stamp down. No anime. It's
Okay.
totally different. Like it's totally different. Man. But still.
Yeah,
Minnie
that's
Mouse.
like the difference between saying cartoon
Really?
and
You're into the
animated
animals, huh?
animated
You
film.
don't know that about me?
Would you stick her up your
Some
butt,
people got
or-
mad. I went to that Stars
We're
Film
among
Festival.
minifers.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can't call it a
Yeah.
cartoon; it's an animated short.
They call
Like,
that the
take offense.
paradox.
It's like, why is
Paradox,
cartoon an
Minnie
insult?
Mouse.
That's some of the greatest things that ever happened to me with cartoons.
Yeah, that would. I'm like listening to two conversations at once. I just had the idea, like, so where did yours go? Did it go to the fact, because this is where my head went, you want to fuck Minnie Mouse, right?
Obviously, yes.
Okay. And then did it go to because you would be a cartoon as well when you fucked her?
No, it's
Because-
going to be a Roger Rabbit type situation.
Where
You
play
want to
patty
be a
cake?
rabbit?
No, he wants to be a human banging a cartoon like Roger Rabbit.
Oh, like Roger Rabbit. Okay.
So
Do you
basically,
think
you
they
want to
would
play
feel-
patty cake with
They
her.
would feel squishy, like there
Sexual
would be no like
patty
bone
cake.
structure really. They would
I
just
bet
kinda be
they'd
squishy.
feel like exactly what you would want them to feel.
It's
They're a
like-
cartoon,
it's
man.
like
They can
Peter
do.
Pan
They can bend
shit.
reality in any way for you.
It's that Peter Pan shit, like
They're gonna
when
be
they
like,
sit
yep.
down at the empty table and just make the food. Man, I wanted to eat that food. It was blue, man. There was blue food, and then they just start throwing it. I'm like, no, eat it! I was a fat kid.
Apparently it touched you.
Sunday, Jeremy, I'm just going to give you a bunch of plates of colored whipped cream. Because
Say
that's
it's
your
time.
dream. And be like,
Right.
here you go.
And we'll
Live
videotape
your
it.
life.
Honestly, that would make me like choke up a little
You
bit.
can fight and you can fly, but can you crow?
While I'm eating it, you're just like stretching my face, and you're like, you're in there.
Can you fighter? Can you fly? Can you crow?
The only thing I remember about that movie was Rufio.
Rufy.
I was the little fat black kid.
No, the only thing I
It was my
remember about
favorite
that movie
movie.
is everything in it being awesome. Like that movie was fucking great. Like oh,
You really
so
did
good.
lose your marbles.
Yeah,
you lost, but real good.
The beginning was actually like, really scary, right? The beginning was pretty scary.
Okay,
I think I was too old for that movie, maybe.
I love that
My
movie.
dad
Same
liked
age. I love that movie.
it. My dad liked it.
guys, I have this
Somebody else
cartoon
who
that I
over there.
remember. Like I remember some of the action stuff in it as a kid, but it drives me crazy that I can't
You don't know
think of
what
the
it
name
is.
of it.
Yeah,
This
let's work-
might be the group of people
let's
who
work
can help me
together.
figure it out.
Let's do this.
I feel like the name Max was in it, and it was like a kid, like kind of like a teenage kid, and he had like this huge bodyguard, and the world that they were fighting in was kind of like surreal and stuff. Like there was like
Cartoon.
fighting spiders and stuff. Yeah,
Was it Mighty
it was like
Max?
take it to the max. Wait, what?
Was it Mighty Max?
It was.
But that was the toy that he was like the little tiny toys.
Yeah, that's what that was.
That were like the micro machine size.
Well, I also remember Mighty Max.
Was this like a baby?
But there was a show. They had a show too.
That had a bottle.
I'm gonna look that up because that
There
might
was
be
an
it.
episode where like there was a show. This kid, he had a bottle, and like the bottle would turn into a spaceship, and he would go out in the outer space like every night and like do all kinds of battle.
I don't know that.
Dude, there's so many cartoons
It
that I'll
was-
remember
it was
snippets of
totally
it, and
like-
I'm like, what was that? And
Yeah,
I,
it's difficult.
and I
It was
wish,
like
but I
Max
remember a lot of
or
stuff like David the Gnome. You guys remember that one? That was a good one.
Animaniacs.
But I'm gonna look up Mighty Max, man, because
He was definitely
remember
fighting like
watching
purple
David the
spiders and
Gnome.
running through like red environments and shit like that.
totally kind of like did some of the environments you run through look like a Mega Man level?
Yeah. And so did
Dude,
the
I
toys.
think it's Mighty Max, man. Jay
Yeah,
Gillespie.
that's big red
there
M
was
on
a-
his white
maybe
shirt.
there was
Yep,
a
dude, that's
cartoon.
totally. And he had a big like bodyguard, right? Like
I don't remember because I was mainly into the toys. I loved the little tiny toys like Micro Machines. Yeah, the those Micro are- Machine Star Wars.
Mighty
was some of
Max.
my
I'm
favorite.
gonna look that
So
up, man.
many
Like,
Micro Machines.
Really? I don't have. Near
sometimes I
enough,
got. I love. Do you
I
guys
want
latch
more.
onto
I
that
don't have
nostalgia?
any now. But
Yeah.
when I was
Yeah.
a kid, I had like a 5
Kinda.
gallon bucket.
Like when I was a kid, I was in love with this.
And
this
then I had
this
another 5 gallon bucket. for
really
Hot
lame
Wheels.
TV show, and I watched every single episode. And then I picked up the DVD series as an adult, and I sat down and watched the first couple of episodes, and was pissed.
Like,
But I
what's
spent
that?
so much.
What
money.
show was it?
T.J. Hooker.
Oh,
I
yeah,
spent
you
this-
like TJ?
I love that show as a kid. I watched every single episode. That show made me want to be a cop. But then I watched it as an adult. I'm like, oh, are you serious?
I mean, it was a Shatner series.
because I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. That was
Think
Shatner
about
at
it.
his
No.
corniest.
I wouldn't even think about it. They were driving around shooting people every day. All the freaking cop chicks look like Heather Locklear. Freaking, you get shot, you're up the next day, freaking chasing bad guys. You get to jump on freaking moving buses. That locked exciting as hell when I was a
And
kid.
you know what? That at the time, that was a groundbreaking kind of series, though.
Just one shot.
I was in an aesthetics of television class. We didn't really watch it, but we kind of just talked about the role it played in like cop things. Because there were so many shows that were like that after that. Like
What about Chips?
I love
Chips. I didn't like it.
I liked it. I would have watched
Magnum
Price is
PI.
Right anytime you got sick.
He had all the
And I still to this day will confuse Tom Selleck with
Bruce Willis.
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Oh, I love Burt Reynolds, man.
I love
Smokey and
Burt
the Bandit.
They were the
probably
same
one of my
person to me.
favorite movies.
I think all of us as a kid grew up like wanting to drive fast.
Right.
Yeah.
And
And
Cannonball
get away
Run
with it, though. I
movies,
wanted
like-
to,
Oh,
people
yeah,
getting out of my
totally.
way.
I still want to do a Cannonball Run. Like, I'm building a car for it. I'm excited.
Building a car for it.
Cannonball Run.
How fast you gonna make it go?
Ideally, I'd like it to be able to maintain like 145 to 150 consistently with bursts up to like 165, 170,
What's the fastest you've driven?
145.
I'd not even. I'd say 120 maybe.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It was a 1994 Toyota Corolla, so it was 110 at least, and then the speedometer, and it wasn't going much faster than that.
Yeah, someone put out.
I got 120. And then Impala.
You hear that?
Big jazz. You wanted to say something?
I thought it was a machine gun for a second.
That's what it was.
The block is
Here
hot.
we are in Montmello.
Turns out VJams just ate too many burritos today. What were we talking about before that? My mind's just like
Old school TV and shit.
Favorite hottest, I think it started out with who was
Hottest
the hottest
cartoon.
cartoon.
Oh, another show I have is,
for me, man, it was Josie and the Pussycats. Any one of them. I love that cartoon.
I
For me, it had to be Jabberjaw.
Velma from Scooby Doo.
Secret World of Alex Mack. You remember that show?
Flintstones.
Vaguely.
That was a live action show, right?
Yeah.
And it was like
She turned
they're in a secret organization, right?
Like,
She's a-
they were hunting her, I think.
Yeah, it was like a chemical company. Her dad worked for them.
And she was tracking him, but she didn't know that her dad worked for him. Or she
I
didn't
think
know the
she
connection
did.
or something.
She had,
No,
that's why
she
had to
like
keep
was
it
in the
secret.
chemical
That's
factory.
That's why she had to
something
keep it
happened to her.
secret.
The
No.
Secret World of
Every
Alex
episode.
Mack.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many shows. And then you say it, I'm like, boom, I remember. I was
had
watching that
all
when it
those
was on.
episodes too. That shit got deep.
Sabrina the
But
Teenage
that bitch was
Witch.
hot.
Or even
And then
before that,
Clarissa
Explains It All.
Yeah.
See,
I've
you
always
like
had
all
a
the
thing
chick
from
shows.
Melissa
Melissa
Joan
Joan
Hart.
You was watching all the chick shows.
Melissa Joan Hart was.
Yeah, no, I'd watch
Way
those.
cool.
Yeah.
Way cool. She was way cool. She was a little firecracker.
You didn't watch Screeching Man?
Oh, I
Saved by
love
the
Saved by the
Bell.
Bell.
I've seen every episode in the last 6 months. I still watch Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, that's.
He even watched the porno with Screech.
Dustin Diamonds?
I mean, you gotta know. I'm just kidding.
You gotta see him give the dirty Sanchez to the girl. It's art.
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
At least the
he's
kid got
selling
laid.
plastic dicks of them. He's selling plastic versions.
I think that's the only way he can
Every
prove to the
lady
world
that
he
likes
got
Saved
laid.
by the Bell has one.
Your Saved by the Bell memento is a replica of Screech's dick.
It's just so crazy.
If you have a Screech dildo, go ahead and let us know. You can do it anonymously. We're just looking for rough numbers.
I want to get a Screech dildo signed
Correction.
by Lisa Turner.
Bear's looking for rough
Mark
numbers.
Voorhees autograph.
Real rough
Yeah.
numbers.
That'd
I
be
bought
epic,
a
right?
dildo a while back. It's kind of like a Screech dildo now. It's the noise it makes. It doesn't vibrate so well anymore. I just kind of squeeze.
Oh man, Tiffany Amber Thiessen is still to this day hot.
Yeah, she's aged quite nicely.
Who's that?
She,
It's
Kelly Kapowski.
Kelly's been incredibly hot from the time she was on Saved by the Bell to fucking 10 years from now.
To the time she was on my dick.
I'm hoping.
You know who else is
give up.
aged?
Right?
You know who else is
Alyssa
aged well?
Milano? Oh, Alyssa Milano's still hot. Sorry.
Dude, because I used to watch Who's the Boss
Right?
reruns
That's true.
when I was like, man, like I knew
remember
she was
watching
hot
it
then.
as a
I was like,
kid.
she is fucking hot, you know. Because I was like the same age as her watching it, you know. And then she grew up to being Charmed. Woo! All the fantasies.
Embrace of the Vampire, baby.
And she's been in softcore porn.
Yep.
Good for her.
Good for all of us.
Right.
Good for the world.
How was that movie with fucking Marky Mark?
Showgirls. Oh.
She
Yeah,
was in
Marky Mark
Fear.
aged well too.
No, that movie.
He did though.
His career's just about to take
Alicia
off.
Silverstone. That's
Whole
what I'm
new
thinking
levels.
of. That's
Yeah,
From Clueless?
Oh, World's Hottest
Yeah,
Jew.
but she
I
didn't
love
stay
Alicia
hot.
Silverstone.
I don't know. She's
Christina Ricci.
She's hot.
Oh man. Something about her in Black Steak Moan, man. She's so fucked up.
Something about her, the fucking half boob that you got underneath the shirt.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know, that was it. It was the fucking panties.
That was a pretty good
It was the
movie.
fact that I've been in love with her since fucking Wednesday Addams. Since fucking,
And you know the actress is behind it, and you're like,
fucking
man, this is
Casper.
Christina Ricci here.
See, I
Like-
still get excited when I
I
watch
remember
The Wizard of Oz.
I was
because
like-
I got a thing for your punch.
I was like watching, gross. I was watching Ally McBeal with a friend of mine, like, and apparently Christina Ricci had an active role in there. I never really watched the show, so that character walks in, and I'm like, that girl, man, like that girl really looks like Christina Ricci, but like if she went bulimic, and like my friend's like, no, that's Christina Ricci. I was like, oh, she looks good.
bulimia does wonders for a woman.
But yeah, man, she's hot. She's always been hot. I'm still in love with her. We'll get married next spring.
I'm gonna play. Can I play the?
Of course, you can do the whole thing. I'll just leave it up to you to get her there. And
I'm in charge of the kidnapping. Okay.
You get to give her a test ride.
Hey, all right.
do whatever you
Two
need
thumbs
to do,
up.
Whatever you need to do to get her there. And once the paper's signed and the blood's on the
Then
thing,
she's yours. Once you smash the plates.
yeah.
Opa! You're right now, Ricci.
Now clean up your blood.
That's a real classy way of taking out this second half. A little bit of kidnapping, forced marriage, blood.
Christina Ricci.
That's how Borat would do it.
It is.
Does anybody have
Fat
anything to
guy.
plug?
Rooster Cat Comedy Romp every Tuesday at 8, rest of the summer.
Yeah, that was a really cool show. That was pretty fucking awesome.
Live band, patio, it's been sweet.
Totally
Nice.
sweet.
Nice
So many hot
job.
girls at that show tonight. It was stupid. It was like 8-1, hot girls to guys. It was crazy.
Yeah, what?
I don't know how De La Toise
Dude.
does it.
They were slinging so much poon. It was like they had like what was it, 5 mops?
I thought I could smell it
constantly
on you
going.
guys when you walked in.
Just 5 mops going, like attached to little Roombas, and yeah, I mean I slipped a few times. I'll admit the first one I kind of did it on purpose. I wanted to get up in it. Once I realized there was a bad fruit in the bunch, I was like, get me away. And within the get me aways, I fell about 5 more times.
Cancer.
Yeah, it was
A lot of pussy juice at a Rooster Cat show. That's the point.
Roosty juice, we call it.
Rooster juice.
Yep.
That's a whole
not
different
what you think.
connotation.
Come check it out. Splash some rooster juice all over yourself. Bathe and explore it.
Gross.
You know?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Well, it's a metaphor.
it's not
You heard
a
the metaphor.
Coming from Seaman Road.
That's right.
Get
The American dream.
Seaman Road.
Slippery roads.
Slip for sure.
Slip for sure.
Slip in the house.
Slip Fantasia.
Sleazy.
Oh shit, Loving Hip Hop is in the building.
Oh no. We weren't trying to do that. But here we are.
Puff, do you have anything to plug?
Nope.
Pharisees?
No, I ain't got shit booked except for Bongathon.
Bongathon. August.
yeah, how is
it's
it Bongathon?
1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Leaving
See,
Friday morning at the
Bongathon
boat
is getting
track.
loaded. I just want to say that. We
Cool.
got some of the best smokers on
It's
the
going to
planet.
be fun.
We're going to
you
take it
guys.
over. I'm talking shit. We're going to take the trophy home. We're going to win. Yep.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm winning.
I believe in
I'm
you guys,
winning.
man. I really do. You guys are some true potheads.
Everybody on the team smokes under.
It's like I feel like I'm a pothead, but it's not really the case.
No, you look scared right now. If you could take your hand off the knife,
Like,
that would be great.
I've been training.
Yeah?
I've been training for Bongathon.
But sadly, you
I-
have to ride.
I've tried the bus, but
Yeah.
that's
It's going to take a while.
That's good,
Hey,
man.
you know what? When I get to my destination,
You're gonna
I
be
train
even
some
hungrier.
more, and then you know. No,
But
I
if
do a lot
that
of
bus
training.
goes on the back, if you
That's why I want one of
the
those
back
bracelets,
street.
man.
If you really wanted to train, I say you leave now,
Yes.
running,
Smoke a bowl every mile.
smoking, running, smoking, and then we'll see you next week.
I'll be fine.
Seems like
Yeah, you
hydration
will.
would be an issue. Do people? Do you have
Oh no,
canteens?
that's not a thing.
Let's swallow a lot of water.
That's why we use bongs. It gives you hydration while you're smoking. It's bong-a-thon. You
But
don't
if you
need
drink
water.
the water
There's
in the
water
bong,
in the
you're
bongs.
disqualified.
Like,
Really?
it's silly.
Like if you suck the water out, disqualified.
For real?
Like just into the.
Yeah, into your mouth. Yeah, out.
What if I just swallow and don't tell it happened?
Sure, that'd be good. 'Cause bong water's nasty.
Yeah,
Why would you disqualify
I'm
you
gonna do
for
it to
that?
stay in.
Just
Yeah.
being sloppy.
I guess so.
It's sloppy.
On the rules.
Yeah, you got a clean face.
But if you want to practice, this Monday at the watering bowl is gonna be.
Yeah,
Because you don't want to pass that to
constant
somebody, you know.
competitions
Right.
every Monday at the
It's
water.
gonna be a crazy
Etiquette.
smoking competition this Monday. Though we have a new competition called the Round Robin Smokeout, and it's 2 grams. I mean, 0.2 hash, 0.2 dab, and 1 gram of weed. Who can smoke it the fastest? We're taking the first 20 competitors.
0.2.
I'm not in
grams
this.
for-
0.2 hash,
And I consider myself a big time.
and a gram of weed. The Round Robin Smokeout.
Have you done it before?
Do you have to
This is the
dab?
first week we're doing it.
So you have to dab it.
Yeah, whichever way you want to do it.
Must you first grab it?
Hash, dab, weed.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, because I would just like
But
put
then
it all in
grab it.
one bowl, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Just like.
I mean, how much do you guys think we've smoked?
But you put that wax in there, it's gonna
Right
make
now?
it burn.
Nothing like
really
that. I mean, we
slow.
smoked a dab and a
You're
bowl.
better
That's
off
what we've
taking a
done.
dab,
Over
throwing
the
a dab
course
on
of
the
like an
dabber,
Maybe a couple.
ripping
bowls,
that
yeah.
bitch away,
Yeah.
taking the gram, ripping that bitch away.
Is,
Or throwing
well,
the
all right.
hash
Is it
in.
an electric
To yourself.
gun? So then
Oh,
the
man.
torch and everything is part of the time. That's why I would have to like put it on top of the bowl. And I would
Put it
smoke
on
the
top
bowl
of the
with a
bowl.
fucking torch. I would just fucking pack it in the bowl, grab the torch, go.
But we're gonna find out this Monday. Because
That
there's
would be the
gonna
way
be a
to
lot
do
of
it.
people coming with strategies, but
Do you get to use your own piece? Or
we're
whatever?
gonna have a piece.
You have a piece, so we have to use your piece.
That's how Bongathon is too.
That's what
Fair,
she said.
fair game, baby. Everyone
Alright.
smoke out the same pipe, smoke the same weed, smoke the same ass.
All
smoke
variables the
way.
same.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah.
You look like you're gonna cry, Puff.
I am, because I can't be there.
Why not?
I got school Mondays.
Oh.
Puff, taking care of business.
Yeah.
Handling
So
his
why you been
priorities.
training?
Huh?
Why you been training?
I'm going to Bonifon. I'm off Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Oh, you're not going to the Monday thing. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, son. So, Jay?
I'm in finals of Comics Against Civility.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah, you are.
August 13th or some shit, but I got plenty of fucked up thoughts to throw on those cards.
Yeah.
One of my winning cards from last time, Joan Benet Ramsey's beautiful little butthole.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a winner. Was a winner.
It's a winner. It's a winner. I was gonna plug Power Pen. Better products, better prices. Let me tell you a little something about Power Pens that amazed me and why I'm plugging them, just for fuck's sakes. So, you've seen the little cloud pens, you've seen the little O pens, you be smoking them and whatnots, you put too much wax. You put too much wax. Guess what? It gets all clogged. You gotta go in there. You can't even use the dabber it gives you. You gotta get something smaller. You gotta be like trying to clear it up. These people created a simple piece of plastic that cuts the shaft in like, I want to say an eighth to the side where you get to suck air from. And at the very top there's an open chamber that combines it with the rest of it that all your wax is in. Guess what? It's never going to clog. It will just never clog. It's just scientifically impossible to clog.
That's great.
It's great. It's so genius. I don't know why the fuck every vape pen is not doing this.
Well, they will be soon, I'm sure.
Pen. Well, I don't know if they hold a patent to it or not.
Right.
But a Power Pen, check them out on their website. I am fucking serious. I have never walked away from a pen going like, that's where it's at. I usually go like, oh, that's a cool new one. But they all break on me. They all clog on me. This one, that's where it's at, man. Power Pen. Hit them up. Right after that, as soon as Dab Grabber figures out how to sell to you, get Dab Grabber. Can I read something? Is that where you're going to hand me? I can read this little sheet right here. lowlivelifestyle.com. That is low, like get low. I almost said the N word after that. Lid, like that store in the mall. Lids. You know what I'm talking about. Lifestyle. Like those condominiums.
I like how southern he got halfway.
I know, right? He's done that a couple of times this show.
This is my advertisement voice.
It's hot.
So hit them up. Low Lid Lifestyle. I'm going to have to do it because I was trying to Google Dab Grabber and it made me look like an asshole. Google was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You need a dabber? You need like a fucking dentist tool? You should search dentist toolery. That is a real word.
Toolery?
No, dentist toolery. It's one word.
Wow.
It's German.
Yeah. You couldn't tell the accent. I said it the way it was pronounced. Anyway, tune in next week. Same bat time. Same bat channel, the animated series. And always, keep it clenched.
Oh, wait.
Y'all know I had to do this one, right? Hey. This beat goes so motherfucking hard though. Check. Most times I'm up in my room, deep in my thoughts. Yep, just me and my thoughts. Trapped in my mind like a slave, keeps me free from a lot. Believe it or not, a lot of people living like they pro-broke. Who you kidding, man? This type of business for grown folk. See, you can sit at the table, but if you start playing, you gotta play it whichever way that the cards land. It don't take a hard glance to notice the imposters, though impossible for you to have what you claiming your cards in. Now that's a bad start. You might as well just told me you got a handful of red spades and black hearts. A smart nigga that knows how to act dumb's more dangerous than the dumb motherfucker that's trying to act smart. A lot of bosses used to be like Steve Urkel in life, overlooked by jocks because they were seen as the nerdiest types. But life's a restaurant and tables get turned every night. Nerds employ the niggas that bully them. Circle of life. And it's ironic in what's popping up in new niggas. Wearing big glasses is the style of the cool niggas. It makes sense that they ain't got lenses, cause following them trends can't aid y'all vision. Say you ballin', I ain't trying to deflate y'all dribbling, but you playing games. I'm trying to be the play call giving coach. I got the cue for the 8-ball. I hit and hope that I'ma get a real shot. That paintball living, nope, it ain't for me. You hating me won't ruin my music high, so I'm out here do or die. But who am I to think my city just gon' up and support me because my song goes? Shit, half of y'all don't even support the Broncos. Claiming you eating when you barely making meats in. If you don't work the weeks, then why you celebrate the weekends? Let me take the time to finally admit it. I think today's society is twisted. I swear it's like the niggas only idolize the lyrics of the jump shot. Sip a lot, only care about it for not the club pops. All you do is smoke and do drugs at your cuz spot. Now your eyes tripping cause them motherfuckers bloodshot. As soon as niggas make it to that #1 spot, everybody wanna give them blues till his blood stops. Don't be the motherfucker hating on what another motherfucker's whipping while you sitting at the bus stop. Them ain't 20s, them 10s. Well, I'd rather have a whip on 10s than some retro 10s. Invest your ends in something that can make a difference. Most of the niggas claiming that they know they about to make it isn't. I ain't trying to be part of that pack or part of an act. I never said I was a rapper. I'm an artist that raps, that's breathing to speak the details, dreaming that he could prevail. Hold up, nigga, let me speak to the females. Y'all be in the club every week cause the love that you seek isn't visible yet, but you the imminent threat, guilty. Oh, you ain't? Let's make an innocent bet. I bet you be better if you was working instead of twerking, deserving of what you earning, not turning into a version of a slave or a snake. A servant or you a serpent? I'm urban, forever learning, imperfect, but I interpret my purpose to be the first from my turf to enter the surface of the industry to rewrite history and reverse it. I feel like I'm on track, but I'm swerving out to the curb. When they ask about me, it's simple. Music passion is tripled, so I'm MP3. Certainly not converting to the waves of the filed out niggas that's trying to rap about the money, cars, clothes, hoes. If I ain't never hold those shit that's on my head, I curl it up into a dope flow, and then I let my motherfucking soul glow. I feel like half the niggas saying that they proud of me ain't. My people know who getting some if I get lottery bank. I ain't naming none of them. But if you got a question if you one of them, then honestly, you probably ain't. Life is not what you think, man. It's wild how we settle down. A lot of rich niggas still searching for what they never found. Hitting you with everything, like I just went 11 rounds. And plus I give you every part of me, so this is 7 pound. Okay. Hey. And I just gotta let y'all know, man, I just motherfucking ran out of beat. Like, you know, a lot of rappers just run out of bars, you know what I'm saying? I was rapping so long, I had to go re-loop this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really ran out of beat. That's something that a lot of people don't know about, though. We just ride it out, though, because I just love this motherfucker so much. You know what I mean? Hey, what's happening? Hey, y'all doing the same shit. Don't even trip. Y'all playing if y'all wasn't just riding right now. Did I not say some real shit? I didn't? Come on, my nigga. Hey. Okay.